Ling. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this fabulous Friday. It is Friday the 13th, as well as I'm recording this in real time in the morning. So welcome. It's not showing I'm live yet, my side, so give me a second. Yeah, it's still not showing I'm live. If you can see me though, hello. We've got Anuan in the house. Welcome, honey. So welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today. If you are watching this back later as a replay, just click anywhere during the replay, and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this live with me right now, hello. Just pop your question in the chat for me, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, because it really does help, okay? I'm just waiting for it to come live my side. It's just taking a minute to load up. So give me a second. It's a bit slow sometimes. Still lagging here. Yeah, let me just try and refresh it again. There we go. I think it's coming on now. There we go. Okay, it's working finally. Okay. So welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. We've got Anuan in the house. We've got Ling in the house. Welcome. Thank you for being here, guys. Let me just see if I can find my other deck to prop my cards up with. I'll bring that one in as well. I've got a few decks here I'm going to use today. I'm going to use this one to prop my cards up. There we go. Okay, so let's start then with Anuan. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me as well. Hey, we've got Melissa in the house. Good morning. It's Melissa's birthday today. Guided by my peeps. Happy birthday to you. Not going to sing. Don't want it to rain. The sun's out. It was lashing down with rain here all night yesterday. And it's finally the sun's out. But they give snow out later. Hopefully it won't come though. So I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope you and your baby carrot are having fun too. So let's do Anuan. Says, hi, there's any message from DM today? His current thoughts and emotions towards me. So let's see what the current energy is. I've also got my new Karmic Tarot deck here as well to bring in. So Melissa, when you said to me, was that my Karmic deck? No, that was my, what's the energy oracle? Okay, that's what I was using yesterday. This is my Karmic Tarot here, okay? And I created a celebrity oracle the other day, and that's now live to buy as well. So this is for Anuan, always. He's letting you know today that he always wants you. It's always been you. You're the one. It's always been you. That's how he feels. So his current thoughts and emotions are, there's only you. It's always been you. Okay, no matter what the circumstances are, it's always you. What else? What else does he want to say? I'm sorry for everything I've done. So he's apologising. So I do feel he will be coming forward with an apology at some point. I'm not going to read the messages because these are very saucy, sexy messages. This is more for the energy I'm using this deck today. Okay, so he's saying it's always been you. I'm sorry for everything I've done. So he wants to apologise. This is your card. Okay, where's it gone? There it is. I'm watching you from afar. So he may be watching your social media. Could be coming to you through astral travel, dreams. So he's watching you at this current time, and I feel like he's processing what to do. So I'm watching you from afar. Okay, so what's the current energy of his next action? Emotions, next action. Let's see what decks I've got here I'm going to bring in. What's his next action, Steph? What's his next action? Silent power. So he's doing this in silence. So there may be more silence between the two of you because he's working out what to do. Planning his approach. Dream sharing. So I don't feel it's like there's anything... I mean, I know you haven't even asked me about action anyway, but I feel maybe you feel like there needs to be some more silence. So I don't feel he's like going to jump in and reach out to you at this current time. I feel he's doing this in silence. It's more watching, processing, thinking, planning, to take back his power to move forward to you as the Emperor, to trust in himself to do that. So I feel you've got to give him time to show up properly. I hope that helps again. But he is coming through as your Emperor because his intention is to show up correctly. I hope that helps, okay? So let's do Ling, and then I'm going to go down to my donations. I'm going to do Melissa as well because it's a birthday. So we're going to do Ling and Melissa, and then I'm going to go to my donations again because I'm seeing I've got donations coming in. So Melissa, pop your question in, honey. So Ling says, hi Liz, ST's actions to be Ling this March. So what's his action during March? What's his action? Queen of Pentacles. So I feel, first of all, this is about him getting his independence back, or working on his freedom, working on himself. So I feel he's working on himself. But I feel this is more how he sees you. He sees you in your independence and your power, and that gives him power as well. So the message for you is enjoy your independence and freedom during this March. You are a true inspiration to him and to others because you stand out from the crowd. You don't rely on anyone. You call on your angels. That's why you're a success. So I feel he's very in awe of you and inspired by you. So he could also be watching you. But I feel he's working on finding his independence. Yeah, oh my God, he's now got angel bumps. Look, independence, same card. So on this card, I know they're the wrong way round and you can't see. But this says enjoy your independence. And this says independence on it. Okay, that's where I channeled onto the card. And this is a cat. So you may see cats because the cat spirit is about freedom, independence, power, integrity, doing your own thing. And you may also be seeing 111, which is reminding you to believe. So I feel he's trying to find some form of independence. That could be away from a karmic person, or, you know, and I know you've said before he's breaking free from that cycle. So I feel he's trying to become free. And you're an inspiration to him. That's what he's working on in March. Yeah, because he doesn't want to lose your love. Okay, we've got lost love. So how does he see you? He sees you as a lost love, someone he wants to come back to. Okay, that's what's going on with him. And he says, I regret not acting on my, and it says lust and dreams. He says, I regret not acting on my dreams. I regret not acting on my intuition. So I feel there's a lot of regret around him about, not because I know he hasn't lost your love. Look at this, you're going through a Kundalini rising. Okay, interesting, that just popped up. So I feel the message is to know that he's doing what he needs to do to be free for you. And I feel that's what he's focused on in March. I hope that helps, okay? Zanab, thank you for the donation, honey. So I'm going to do Zanab, then Melissa. So what does Gerard want to know about our connection? Love messages from him. So what does Gerard want you to know? What does, there you are. I can see Melissa's question now. So I'm going to do Melissa next because it's a birthday. So Zainab, Gerard is saying to you, I hate myself for losing you. So he doesn't want to lose you. He hates himself. He feels like he's lost you, but I feel he doesn't really feel that way. This is more like he's saying to you, I know I've pushed you away. I know I've sabotaged things. I know there's things that is on me why we're not together. And he hates himself for that. So he's in a lot of pain, okay? That's what he wants you to know. It does hurt him too. Because if you perhaps think, oh, you know, he's just getting on with his life. I don't feel he's just going on with his life at all. I feel he's going through pain. Yeah, we've got 7 of Swords because he doesn't want to mess you around. So he doesn't want to mess you around at all. So if the 7 of Swords is like a karmic situation or back and forth, or he wants to be all in and he doesn't want to mess you around because that messes him around too. It hurts people. So I feel this is an opportunity as well as a lesson for you to forgive the past. It says, forgive the past. Anyone who has caused you pain was dealing with their own struggles and battles. So I feel that's what he wants you to know, that he's been dealing with his own struggles and battles when it comes to this love and this connection with you, and also in his life. And he's asking you to forgive him and to realise it wasn't about you. It was about his own self. His behaviour was not about you. It was about his own self. And you're learning to not be affected by his behaviour and to say no to drama and yes to peace. So there's a lot of peace in your life because you're being protected. You may not feel at peace sometimes, but it's like God is saying you are being protected. And he's thinking about kissing you. Now, I've got some readings coming up on the channel, 3 readings in a row about kisses, where the masculine is thinking about kissing the feminine. So I feel like he's thinking about kissing you softly, your soft kisses, either kisses you've shared in the past or kisses he's dreamed about having with you. So he does want to kiss you. He is thinking about that. And on the surface, he's pretending, like he's pretending everything's okay. He's pretending that he's happy. He's pretending. So there's a lot of pretending going on. But you've got 5D awareness, so you know the truth. And he knows the truth. And you're connecting in other ways, dreams, signs, feelings, emotions, and everything that's happening, even if you don't understand it, is happening for soul growth. So you're being reminded at this time that, look at that as well. It says free. He needs to be free. Okay, sometimes adverts pop up for a reason. So he needs to be free to be with you. So I just want to bring in a karmic tarot card, because there's something karmic going on either he's pretending about or pretending with. The delay is because the timing is off and he's afraid of being judged, okay? So divine timing is a big part of this. He is procrastinating because he's afraid to start again. So he just needs some time to think. He's also afraid of being criticised. He worries too much and he feels guilty about stuff. So I feel you've got to give him time. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? So I want to do Melissa because it's her birthday. So Melissa says, let's go back to your question. Where is it? I saw it. Where's Melissa's question? Melissa, can you put me your question in again, honey? Copy and paste it because I can't find it now. Typical. Okay, where is it? There we are. I've got it. It's okay. Is Dude really relocating to be with me? Will we end up moving to Seattle? Okay. So what's going on with Dude? Spy Dude. Okay. Well, he's very frustrated. He's fed up in his life, no matter how it seems. And there's also intimate frustration. So you got the Four of Cups coming through. So the situation he's in is fake. You know, it's fake love. He's feeling fed up, miserable, depressed and angry. And there's intimate frustration there. So what you need to know first of all is he is fed up with his life. He is fed up, no matter how it seems or no matter how he's acting on the surface. So he's definitely fed up with things. He wants a change, okay? Definitely. So Queen of Wands. So in his eyes, you're everything he could ever want. And that's the way he does see you. And you know that anyway, inside. They give me fear. And that may even release some fear, you know, in you. But I feel that he's also obviously inspired by you. But he's also a bit afraid of this love as well. Because you're his match. You're his perfect match. And you're his equal. And that also brings fear up in it. Because he knows he's got to level up to be with you. So the message here is that he needs to step up and lead. He needs to take action. He needs to choose and decide and choose himself. Remember that you are amazing and you are talented and very desired by him. So I feel this about you being confident in yourself, which is also going to help him to move towards you. So it's like he's doing a lot of thinking about this at this time. He goes into his mind about you. That's his secret place. So he has a dream about you, a fantasy. You're his escape. You're his secret place. A dream of sneaking off with you somewhere forbidden. Maybe we'll get caught. So he has got fears around being caught or being caught out. And that may be because he's afraid of consequences and what people will say and being criticised and all of that. So there is fear around being found out. So this is the secret part of the connection. But I feel like he wishes he could just sneak away and dream and, you know, move away with you and start again. But do it like at the click of his fingers. He's afraid of facing up to things. So I feel at the moment it's scary for him to think about making that change. So it's not that he isn't going to do it. It just puts fear in him. So you've got Porcupine. It's all ego. So remember, you also get triggered by your ego too. When you think that he doesn't care about you and we all do, especially in this kind of situation, because it's easy to let your ego get in the way. So I feel you've got to be careful of your mind because you're also learning, remember, to surrender and to trust and give it to God and have faith in the connection and to not get annoyed by things. That's what the karmic situation will be teaching you. So you've got renewal. There's definitely a renewal coming in. So this could be coming in as well around Easter time. So there is going to be a renewal. Just bear with me, I'll get all these decks out of you. So what's about this move? You've got new vitality and teach. So I feel this is also a huge sign that you are teachers to each other. You're helping him to know that he can have a new beginning, a fresh start. I feel he's communicating with you through music. So once he's learnt the lesson, and once you've learnt your lesson, there's going to be a new beginning. But I feel you're both still learning lessons. Okay, so what else is he going through? Yeah, got Two of Cups, feeling love for you. I mean, all the love is there. It's just the lessons being learned. So it's likely you're going to move and have this new beginning together. But just, I don't feel it yet. Because there's some forgiveness that needs to come in. Forgive yourself and your person. Holding on to pain blocks love. That's your lesson. So you may still be holding on to your own pain. And that's also blocking the love. Because yes, he's got to make decisions and choices and do things, but you've got to forgive too. And not go into your own pain when certain things are going on. And you've got messages. He's something to say, communication is on the way. So he could wish you a happy birthday. He could be reaching out to you today. So to answer your question, because that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I want to bring a timing in for this change that's coming in. You've got divine intervention and action. Well, look, we've got March for action. So I feel that something is happening now. He is taking action towards you now in March. And this is possibly because it's your birthday today. And there is divine intervention happening between now and June and over the next 15 weeks. So what that means is the angels are already on this. Okay, so is he going to move and be with you? I can't give you a straightforward yes at this current time because the ego is in the way. Let's just see what this deck says. We've got you are worthy to receive it. Yes. So yes, you are worthy to receive this. But again, you have to believe in that too. Instead of thinking he's never going to do it or he's never going to change, you've got to believe you are worthy of receiving this too. And he's got to believe that he is worthy of changing. So that's what's currently being worked upon. And that's why there's no current energy around, yes, it's definitely happening at this point. Does that make sense? So it doesn't mean it's not happening. It means you're both being guided to surrender and know your own worth and value, that you deserve this together. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from my twin and what he's going through and what's coming for us? So what energy is he in when it comes to you? Flying out, okay? So the message is coming through here. We've got road trip and affair. So I feel that what this is about is he would love to like go on a road trip with you or go somewhere with you. I feel there's travel in this card. He doesn't obviously want to have an affair with you. He wants to have a full-blown relationship with you. And that's obviously what he is working towards. So this is like anything that's karmic or anything that's in the way with another person needs to go. But he does think about what it would be like to go somewhere with you, but he doesn't want to have an affair. So again, I feel like he's sorting out his affairs. I feel affair is more about sorting out his affair, sorting out his money, sorting out his situation. He may even be going somewhere to do that. So he could be going on a trip, or he could be going somewhere to think, okay? What else? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, he wants to let go of things in his life, but that's what he's struggling with. And what you need to remember is you can't miss out on this love. You're not going to lose this. He knows as well that he belongs with you. I feel he does know that. He's just afraid of letting go whatever he's currently doing. It's fear, that's all. So the message says you can't lose what's meant for you. And that's what you need to remember too, because you are meant to be together. You're taking a step back and allowing your desires, him, to come to you instead of holding on to him or chasing him, because you know it needs time to breathe, this connection, and he needs time to work things out, and you need time to breathe. And that's also a sign about meditation and you getting your energy back. So what else is going on? He's saying to you, I can't keep running away from this. So he knows he's got to face stuff. He's saying, I have to suppress my hunger and desire for you. Could you ever trust me again? So his biggest fear is that you don't trust him, or that you're not going to trust him again. And he suppresses all this desire he has for you, all this longing, this lust, this craving, this kundalini, you know, all the passion. He's holding all that back, and that's causing him immense pain. So he knows he can't keep running from you, or running from this love, or running from his situation. He's got to get his affairs in order. But I feel that he wishes he could just run away with you. So what's his next action? So I feel he is struggling a lot. They give me a lot of fear when I'm connecting with him. A lot of fear there, okay? So you've got occasions coming up there with Turkey, and you've got the robbing love. So the love is very strong between the two of you, especially in the 5D. It's unconditional love. That's what you're focusing on. And you know you have your guides around you. You have your loved ones in heaven around you as well. So it's very likely you're going to see 444, robbings, signs of love. And there could be an occasion coming up that gets his attention and makes him think about things. So I'm feeling like with occasions here, there's been certain occasions where he's wanted to be with you. And he's wanted to run away with you, and he hasn't been able to, or it's been hurting him, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, other occasions. So there could be an occasion coming up, like a birthday, or could even be like Easter coming up, or something that's going to make him really think about what to do, because they're giving me tooth pain and decisions. So I feel he's not in the right headspace at this time to come towards you, because, or even if he is coming towards you, I feel he's very confused about things. So you've got to give him time. He knows you're his Queen of Cups. He knows you're the one he belongs with. And he just can't be with you right now at this moment, because he's got to make changes. So he's working on making those changes. I hope that helps again. There's a lot of confusion. He wants to communicate, but he can't get the words out properly. So he may be falling over his words if he's talking to you because he doesn't quite know how to get out what he's trying to say. I hope that helps, okay? Jasmine, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Morning, Liz. A message from my dad for his birthday yesterday. And how is Jack feeling about things between us? So how is Jack feeling about things? So he's saying, you know that I'm no good. So again, he's saying to you at this moment, I'm not good for you. So it's like he wants to be with you the way he wants to be with you, but at the moment he knows it's no good because he still needs to release himself from his situation. So I feel it's like he's working through his own fears of not being good enough or failure, or he's feeling bad about things within himself. So he's going through a lot of self-doubt at this time that he is working through, and I feel he needs time to release that, okay? And that's nothing to do with you, and that's to do with himself. We've got aphrodisiac. I want to intoxicate your senses with words, touches, and temptation. So he definitely wants to be with you in that way, but he's saying, we both know I'm no good at this time. He can't give you at this time what you want and what he truly does want with you because of his circumstances. So I feel he's holding himself back. Okay, but when he's around you, he's aroused by you. He feels like you're an aphrodisiac to him. He can't get enough of you. Okay, he loses himself in you. That's what's going on with him. So that's another reason why he may be creating a bit of distance. So he will be taking swift, spontaneous action towards you because he'll do what he feels guided to do. So I feel that this could be like when he leaves that situation or when he finally takes action towards you the way you want him to, the way he wants to, it's going to be spontaneous. It's going to take you by surprise. You won't be expecting it at all. So again, this is about you doing you and letting things unfold naturally. He's saying, I love you more every day and I've been watching you and I love you for the rest of my life. So he feels like the feelings he has for you aren't going to change. And he is watching you when he's not around you. So I just want to see what's going on in that karmic cycle. Yeah, there's going to be a decision. Ace of Swords, very quick coming out. The truth must come out. Decisions must be made. So he's on the verge of making this karmic decision to make this karmic ending. That's what he's doing in dealing with. The truth must come out. And that means he's got to tell you the truth as well. Anything else that's going on in him? Yeah, power. Archangel Michael has given him the power to make changes and speak his truth and change his life. He just needs to overcome that feeling of, I've let you down, I've let this person down, I've let myself down. You know, he feels like a bad person. And that's probably what she's making him feel like too. So, what does your dad want you to know? Be good to each other. That's what your dad is saying. Be kind, be loving, be good to each other, whether this is to family members or anyone you're dealing with. It's like he's reminding you to be kind and loving, and you are a miracle, and you're his miracle, and he's reminding you of that. So I feel you may see bees. I feel your dad is going to send you bees as a sign that he's around you, but also that you are his miracle. You could see a robin as well. I hope that helps, okay? Beena, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I please have a message from him in the bucket? So what does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, I know your heart still bleeds because of me. So he's apologising for hurting you, letting you down. And he said, I hate myself for losing you. So he hates himself for the way he's behaved and the way he's made you feel. So there is pain there, okay? So he does feel the pain. So what does he want you to know? Whatever's going on is temporary. So again, if he's not communicating, if there's silence, or if the way he's acting, or he's saying to you, our separation is temporary. Us not being together is temporary. There's some kind of debt that he's repaying. So again, this could be a karmic debt. It could even be in financial debt. It's part of his lesson to move forward to you and to take action towards you. And he is thinking of you. And he's thinking of moving forward towards you. So I feel what he wants you to know is whatever's going on between you is temporary. Whatever is painful between you is temporary. It's just all part of the lessons being learned. You know, you have to remember that there's always lessons being learned. So what's your lesson that you're currently learning? What's your lesson that you're currently learning? Support that your angels are around you, cheering for you, helping you, that you're not alone, and that you're magnetic. Your light draws your person in, so keep shining without fear. But he's got to find his freedom. So this is reminding you that you are magnetic, and when you're in your own power and feeling filled with faith and working on you magnetically pulling towards you. So I just want to see what's going on in this karmic situation. Yeah, this is the thing, you know. I mean, he knows you're his happiness, his true happiness, but what he's doing is convincing himself and his life that everything is normal, whereas he feels miserable inside because he could have fleeting moments of happiness that don't last. So, for example, you know, this could be like he goes for a walk and it feels nice, and he's like, oh, it isn't as bad as I think it is. You know, or something happens and it feels okay in that moment, and then he goes back into misery. So it's like this is how he's dealing with his day. This is how he's dealing with his karmic life. So he's got to get to that point where there's no sun anymore. And obviously that takes time. So you've got to understand that he sees you as his warmth and sunlight, and he's drawn to you magnetically. However, in his life at this current time, he's trying to convince himself that everything is normal and okay. But he's really feeling miserable inside. So you can't rush the process. You've got to let him find his own way out. I hope that helps, okay? That's why it's so important you focus on you and what's going on in your own life. Mariana, thank you for the donation. M's deepest thoughts and feelings. And what's the most likely outcome for my company in the next 3 months, and how will that impact my role there? So what's going on with them? What's Em thinking and feeling about you? You're saying there's something I need you to know. So he wants to communicate. There's something I need you to know. So, yeah, calling out. He's going to communicate, okay? It's going to be a call or a message or something's coming in. I fantasise about the way my name sounds on your lips in the heat of passion. So he's definitely been fantasising about you. But I'm using this deck really more to connect with, you know, the top bit of the message. And I feel that he's calling out to you in some way. So you may have heard him talking to you through telepathy. You may have felt his presence around you astrally. But I feel he's going to reach out to you. So he's calling out to you in some way. So I do feel there's going to be a call or a message coming in because there's something he wants you to know. What does he want you to know? And he's healing. So he's going through a healing process as well. So there's something he's healing. What else? Okay, what does he want you to know? I'm going to bring this deck in and then use that for your other question. Actually, let's use this deck. Got too many decks of cards around me today. Something is in the way, and that's why I can't be with you right now. So something's in the way. So you know what that is. Okay, that could be a lesson that's still being learned. It could be something to do with work. It could be around another person. This could even be while something's going on with your, you know, your situation about this move. But I'm feeling it could be work-related or something he's dealing with in his life. I'm not necessarily feeling it's another person. But he can't be with you right now because there needs to be some big change. But I feel he wants to talk to you about something. So I feel his intention is to communicate, okay? So what's the most likely outcome for your company in the next 3 months? So you may be worried about this at this current time. So you've got to take back your power. Okay, anything you're worried about or stressing over, let that go. Don't let your fear control you. So I feel at the moment there's some stress around this. So the Nine of Swords is like a worrisome energy, worrying about what's going on, perhaps worrying about your role, but you can turn that around. Okay, it says life is too short and precious to waste it feeling sorry for yourself or worrying about things. So you've got 2 worry cards here. So this could be something that's been going on. Perhaps I've got a timeline here between September just gone to May. So there could be a change around May or the end of May. But again, this could be pushing you to make a change in your own life. So it may impact your role because you may be moved towards something else. Okay, there may be a new role coming up, or there may be a completely different career on the horizon for you. And this may be what you're worrying about. So I feel there is going to be some kind of change between now and May that's going to push you towards something new. Okay, but you feel you're ready for this. It's only fear that's in the way. So I feel you're ready for a change. So you could actually move on to something else, or there could be another role coming up for you. But I feel it will impact your current role. But it's nothing for you to worry about because you can handle it. So I feel there's a big change coming in. Just get you one of these as well. So what's the most likely outcome? There's going to be a big change. And you've got dragonfly spirits. Look, it says change on the card there. There's going to be a change. There's a change between September just gone and May in this situation. And I feel it's happening for the right reasons. You know, the ego doesn't like change. As a human being, we don't like change, but the soul craves change. So just see whatever's coming or whatever's happening as happening for a reason to move you to where you're meant to be. So there's going to be a change. There's going to be a big change. It's going to be a radical change. You could be seeing 555 as well. It will impact your role there, but I feel it's going to move you where you're meant to be. So you're either going to be a new role by June or a big change entirely is coming. And this could be connected with this move. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for your donation, honey. Morning, Liz, can I get any messages from my DM Mohammed? I dreamt of him and he looked at me. So dream sharing is a huge sign of a movement or something's about to happen. And this is the bat is about night time as well. It's like you're gaining an understanding. So I feel he's coming to your dreams to give you an understanding of things. That he is on the way, that he does think about you, that he does love you, that things are shifting forward. And I feel he's going through a lot of healing himself to understand what this connection is with you. So he's going through a lot of understanding in his own life, to be able to move forward. So there is a lot of dream sharing taking place to bring stability in. So he's also come into that dream to give you some stability, to ground you a little bit so that you know that this is going to move forward. You could start seeing 12-12. And there is magic in this situation. And obviously dreams can be very magical anyway. It could feel dreamy and magical. And there's joy coming in. So hummingbird spirit, I'm connecting with this as communication. So I feel this dream was a sign of communication coming in a stable way. Where he's going to show up for you in a very stable way. So it may take a bit more time for this to come in. Because he wants to be stable when he comes in. He doesn't want to just be back and forth. But it's a big sign of stability coming in. He feels like nothing really makes sense in his life without you anyway. And I feel he's dreamed about you and he's like, is that real or am I imagining? So I feel he's also had a very vivid dream about you. He may have been shutting you out, but it's been to heal. And he's saying, you inspire great things in me. You inspire great changes in me. And there's all that desire there. So I feel there is something about to happen. Let's get one more card. So you've got the Ace of Swords, a decision. So there's some kind of decision taking place. Now this could be to actually move towards you and communicate with you and bring stability in, or it could be to release something in his life. But he's thinking carefully at this time about what he wants, and he wants to choose to follow his heart. But he wants to follow through on his plans to make this happen. So I feel he wants to come forward when he's got something more stable to give to you, and that's why he's come into your dream. So the reason he looked at you was to remind you of the power of the love. So patience is power. I hope that helps, okay? Min, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, what's P's current feelings right now? Friend kept telling me to stop wasting my time because he's not going to grow. Your Virgo reading was on point. So again, this is about you listening to your intuition and what you feel and what you know, and not caring about what people are saying. Because obviously your friend cares about you and wants what's best for you, but is only seeing it from their perspective. So it's very likely this friend, you may have talked about the twin flame journey, but it's very likely they don't really understand it from a spiritual perspective. So really what your friend is saying, from their perspective, this is what I think, but you know what you feel and what you think, and that's more important than anyone. That's why it's so important that you are wary of who you tell people about, who you talk to about this, because not everyone's going to have your back or understand. These cards are on fire today. We've got retreat, spirit guardian of winter. So the reason is you've obviously told your friend what's going on because there's some kind of stagnancy, like the winter is like coolness or not being together. So again, this is like when he's perhaps being cold towards you or things aren't moving forward. So you've told your friend perhaps about that. So your friend is kind of thinking, that's not good for you. Because your friend wants what's best for you. So in your friend's eyes, your friend is perhaps thinking, oh, move on and find someone who isn't going to treat you that way, or who isn't going to be bringing up all this pain or all these feelings. But all that grows you. So I feel what you're being reminded to know is retreat from, I'm getting this message where you've got to be very wary about who you're telling about things. I mean, I'm not saying don't talk to this friend about P or what's going on with P, but I feel that your friend has seen you in pain and wanting you to be happy. And you obviously know that separation or silence or the winter times, the cool times are all part of this journey. It's how we grow, okay? So I feel your friend is just trying to help. And I feel you know that anyway. But you're being reminded to just be aware that sometimes they can't give you the correct advice because, you know, they're not seeing it from that higher place. So you and P are currently sensing each other. So you're being reminded this connection between you is more than just physical. He's feeling you around him. He's sensing you. You're sensing him. So you're connecting through the 5D. You're connecting through telepathy and feelings. They give me fear. Because I feel he's working through his ego. So remember, when you're not communicating or you're not together, there is always a protection. So what else, okay? I promise you union. Now, obviously, your friend is saying to you, well, you're wasting your time. He's not going to grow up, but he is promising you union. So you could be seeing a stag or an eagle, or you could even see a dove as a sign of union that he says is going to happen when the time is right. But the time isn't quite right. So I feel this card's come out to buoy your faith, so you know my friend isn't right, actually. He is promising me union. We are sensing each other. We have a connection that goes beyond the physical world. But again, this is a journey of divine timing. And you're releasing your own abandonment wounds. I feel you're both healing abandonment wounds. Release fear of being left behind. You are whole within. So it's about filling up your own cup and giving back to you as well. And knowing that you are safe and you're worthy. So that's the message coming through. Your friend is trying to help you, but that's not the truth of what's going on. The truth is he's promising you union. He's going through a healing at this current time, healing abandonment wounds, which are also triggering your abandonment wounds, which are both healing, so that you can come together at the right time. So you're sensing each other. So at the moment, the connection is more 5D based than 3D based. There's going to be something happening in May. So you stay positive, okay, because you're building a foundation together anyway. Something is being built on, something solid. So I feel the message here is very clear, okay, over the next perhaps 23 weeks or 2 to 3 months, you must stay positive because something is shifting in May. I hope that helps, okay. Citygap, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, hope you're well. Can I please have a message from my DM? So what does your DM want you to know? Okay, you got foreplay. So I feel your masculine is definitely having a lot of fantasies about you, about being with you. And what I'm connecting with here is everything before you is a dress rehearsal. You're the main event. That's what I'm actually seeing in this card over anything else. But he is fantasizing about you and thinking about being with you and making love with you. So there's a lot of desire there. But I feel he wants you to know that you are the main event. So whatever he's going through currently is a lesson. Okay, what else? 6 of Cups. So he's reminiscing, he's thinking about you, he will be coming back to you, obviously. But the angels say this is an opportunity to forgive the past and heal it. So think, is there anything you need to forgive at this current time? But from his perspective, I feel like he's thinking about you, he's nostalgic, could be listening to music, and that's giving him this 5D awareness of you. So again, 5D awareness with him, I feel there's a lot of fantasizing going on, daydreaming, vivid dreaming, thinking about you, wanting you. So you're constantly on his mind. You're constantly in his awareness. He's constantly working out what to do as well. So anything else you need to know? What else is going on? Move. He's going to make a move. He will be making the move towards you. Now this could also be about an actual move, like a house move as well coming in, or some kind of change he's making. But I feel he's going to make a move towards you, and you'll sense it in your heart chakra. You're going to feel it. So you may be having palpitations, or you could even be feeling some heaviness around your heart space. But I do feel he's going to make a move. Now he could reach out to you quickly. Could be spontaneous. This could be within 7 days, 7 weeks, or between now and the end of July. So just be patient, but I do feel there's going to be a move. But I'm seeing this move as well, like an actual move. Like he's going to move house or move to be with you or relocate in some way. So he is also thinking about change he has to make. So he's doing a lot of deep thinking about you, processing, working out how to make a move. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for using your milestone, honey. May I get a message from Frank in his silence and advice? So what's going on with Frank? So they're giving me the word value straight away, no matter what this is. I feel like he's teaching you to value yourself. Okay, that's the message. That's your lesson in this situation. And he never wanted it to be an affair. So again, it's like, that I feel what he's healing is what happened in the past. Because he never wanted it to just be an affair with you in the past. He wanted it to be real. He wanted to take it further. He wanted it to be everything, and how this resonates with what he was in before he was married before. But obviously he's freed himself up from that now. So like he's saying to you, I never wanted it to be an affair. So he's connecting with you in the 5D. So the universe is manifesting this into reality. So the law of attraction is working. So I feel that this has been manifested. It's not there yet. And I know obviously he's with someone else and there's a lot of chaos going on in the physical world. But understand that that's just something that's fleeting in this current time to grow his soul. You're the one that makes him feel complete. You're the one he sees a future with. And I know it can seem crazy when you look at it from a logical point of view. But you have to see it from a higher way. And that's the thing. That's why a lot of people don't get the twin flame journey. Because they think, well, logically, if they wanted you, they'd be doing this, this, and this. But it's all about lessons and growth, okay? So you're healing your abandonment wounds. And that's what he's teaching you to heal. So release fears of being left behind. You are whole within. So remember, you have everything you need at this current time within you. You are whole within you. And that's the wound. So you have an abandonment wound that you are currently healing in this current situation. So old trauma is resurfacing, nurture your inner child. So it's so important that you're being kind and loving towards yourself at this time. Disengage from any fear. They are shifting. Give them space and time. So obviously he needs that time and that space to heal his own abandonment wounds as well. And you're the feminine rising. You are awakening and you're filling up your cup with power. Okay, you're awakening into your full power by filling up your own cup. So you're stepping into your power as a divine feminine. So what the message is, I'm going to pull another card from him because obviously I know what you want to know, what he's thinking and feeling. But it's like you're being guided to know at this time, this is your time to rise into your feminine power. And without this lesson, without this current situation, you wouldn't be stepping into your power the way you are now. It's like he's saying, can we just enjoy this phase? Okay, this phase of you learning your lessons, me learning my lessons. So, and he's just trying to be in the moment. Now, don't see that holding hands as him holding hands with anyone else. This is when he's connecting with you in the 5D. It's like he's holding your hand saying, we are going to be together. And again, I feel you were going to be together into your old age. Like you're going to retire together. You're going to have later years together anyway. And you're going to enjoy that phase of your life. So it's like he's saying, slow down. There's no need to rush. I've got to learn my lessons and you need to learn yours. So I can't really get any other information out of him at this current time because he's reminding me to remind you that you are learning in this situation. I hope that helps, okay? It's like some days he's open and he comes through with more information. Other days it's more about you and your growth. So I can only give what's coming through. I hope that helps, okay? And Wish right now, thank you for the donation, honey. DM's feelings, girlfriend situation, DM next action or joint business. So what's your DM feeling towards you? What's your DM feeling towards you, okay? I'm sending you love. So he's communicating with you in other ways through feelings, readings, signs, syncs, songs. So he is sending you love. That means he is thinking about you with love. Okay, so he is trying to send love to you in his own way. So what's going on with his girlfriend situation? He feels stuck in a rut, okay? He feels trapped in a self-made prison. Nobody is truly happy there. So there's no trust between them either because clearly his mind is on you or his mind is elsewhere. So he does feel stuck. Okay, so he is struggling to walk away from that situation at this current time. He does feel stuck in that situation. He knows he's trapped himself in that too. But he's not happy. Nobody's truly happy because you're not happy while he's in that. She's not happy. He's not really happy either. So it's illusion. Give me a block there. But again, there's blocks there. So what's his next action? Okay, what's his next action? Delays, the Hanged Man. So delays are necessary. This is a time of protection and preparation. So you're being prepared. He's being prepared. The angels are protecting you from any chaos. So the message is focus on self-love and replenish your energy with self-care. So there is no current action because there needs to be a delay. He needs to get out of his self-made prison. Okay, that's what's going on with him. And he's gaining understanding. So he's going through a dark night of the soul to make changes. And I know it can be frustrating when there's no action coming through, but you are being protected at this time. And you have to remember that God sees what you can't see. So if he feels that you're going to be hurt more by communication or him taking some kind of action, then there'll be a delay or a block around it. Okay, so what about your joint business? So he may be taking action in business, but not in a love way. So you've got the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords. So he may be actually having sleepless nights about this. So this business could be creating worry and stress because he wants to make a commitment. So I feel he wants to make a commitment to this business. Okay, he wants to do that. However, he may be worried about what you're thinking about that, because obviously it's not just about this business you share or this business idea or this business focus. It's all these other emotions as well, because obviously he can't commit to you the way that he wants to at this current time, or the way you want him to at this current time. So it could also cause a lot of worry or stress. Okay, so I feel he's worrying about the business. He's worrying about it because he wants to commit to you, not just in business but in all ways, and he's currently trapped in a situation. So I feel he is worried about hurting you or hurting himself. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Kat says, how will recent events affect us? Is he know who is the karmic? Or does he know who is the karmic? So obviously he's learning through this situation. So you've got to step into your power, which you already are doing. So I feel that you're accessing your inner goddess, because you've got goddess within you. Embrace your divine feminine essence. Now that's what you're doing. Now I feel that this is about you knowing that he feels that you are his goddess or you are his divine feminine. So somewhere on some level inside of him, he knows that you're the divine feminine. So he doesn't see you as karmic in any way, shape or form. He sees you as his divine feminine. And he sees you as a person who's embracing their inner goddess. So I see this as you rising up, which you are doing. You've told me this, okay? You feel like you're in your power at this current time. So you're doing things to make yourself feel whole and loved, and you're filling up your own cup and doing you and letting him find his way. So how will recent events affect him? You are what I dream about. So he's going to have more dreams about you, and his feelings are very overwhelming at this time. So he feels burdened by what he's going through, which is understandable. So he's got to work through those feelings. Okay, so he's burdened. He's got to overcome that. He could be feeling this way until July, okay? Because obviously he's got to release those burdens. I feel over the next 10 weeks or so, he's going to feel burdened by what's happened. Because obviously he's gone through a death. So I feel that he's going to be grieving for the next 10 weeks or so. But he's dreaming about you. So between now and July as well, there's going to be a change. But I feel that there's going to be vivid dreams coming in between now and July. So he's dreaming about you very clearly. And he's going through a transformation. So how this is going to affect him is it's going to transform him. It's going to be part of his change into the masculine power. So it's like he's in the chrysalis stage as a caterpillar, finding his wings. So it's all part of the process of him transforming. That's what's going on with him, okay? How does he feel about you at this current time? Our passion is real. So again, vivid dreams. And in this card, there's a lot of passion anyway. Whoever that card was, it was in this deck, wasn't it? So, there's a lot of passion there. So I feel that he's feeling the passion very real in his dreams. So he feels connected to you. So he knows whatever he's dealing with is karmic. He doesn't necessarily know what the word karmic means, or he just feels like it's toxic around him or it isn't serving him. But that's what he's doing deep thinking about. So he's in hermit mode. He needs time alone to regain clarity and insight and to find his truth, to bring in healing for him and fresh energy to prepare him for what's next with you. So this is a time of spiritual growth and soul searching. So he needs some time to heal from what he's been going through, to realise what he wants next. And again, it's like he's trying to understand his emotions. So he can't put things into words very well because he's working through it all himself. So he's got to have this time within to process where he is in his current life, what he needs to change, how he feels about you, and he's going to be having vivid dreams. I hope that helps, okay? Shvikica, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, 3D message from T. Will he contact me soon? And what's going on in his karmic situation? So I've got the karmic tarot now. So what's going on in his karmic situation, or what do you need to be aware of? Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so what he's doing is he's just focusing on building his life, his own routine. You know, he may be working on money, stability, and that's creating a stable environment. So he's in a stable environment. And you know that anyway. So what he's really doing is he's doing day-by-day stuff, focusing on building, creating more money, more stability, financial gain, increasing of assets. So this could be to do with work or just creating that life. He's just like going on with his life. He's not thinking, oh, I want this life to be stable here. He's just doing what he's always done. You know, because the life there is stable. It's the comfort zone, as we know. The passion is dead between the two of them. What's keeping him there is children. Okay? Because he has children and family, and that can bring good news in. So something nice may happen, for example, with his family, and that creates a temporary feeling of happiness or satisfaction. But again, it's like he's not seeing things clearly because of that. So it's like he just gets involved in his day-to-day stuff. But there's no passion there. The passion is dead. It's like, I'll just get through this day. You know, there's so much going on in his life. It takes up his time. So there's no happiness there as in with his karmic partner. It's more the family life he's built up and his comfort zone and all the stability he's got there. And, you know, he'll perhaps sit down and watch the TV and it makes him feel safe. That's what he's going through. It's routine, okay? So there's a routine to his life. And that's boring and mundane, and God shakes those kinds of trees anyway. Because God's not interested in our comfort, is he? He's interested in our growth. So how is he feeling about you? Well, you're learning how to surrender this as well, you know, to give it to heaven, to surrender everything you're going through. He's in a silent state currently, so he's staring at you silently. And we got fetish there, so he's having these fantasies about you. But I feel what's going on with him at this current time is he is watching you in the silence. In the silence, he's staring at you. So he could be looking at you online, you know, watching you in that way, giving it to heaven in his own way, trying to work out what he needs to do because he's in this comfort zone. So I feel that there's not really going to be much movement between now and April because he's in this comfort zone. And there could be something going on as well with a family member or one of his kids or something that's happening. And that's what he's focusing on. So I feel that's why he's silent currently, because there's something going on with his family life. And again, remember, you've got to walk away from your situation too. And he's still inspired by you. He wants to find his freedom. You're being reminded at this time that you are a true inspiration. Okay, that you are inspiring him to change, remember, by making changes in your own life. And your angels are there beside you. So when will he contact you? I feel he's silently watching you at this time. So I'm not feeling anything straight away. Yeah, there's going to be a rebirth between April and August. I feel in August he's finding the strength to change. So that could be when he finally feels strong enough to let go of his situation. And that could be mirrored with you. This could be when you find your strength to do that. Or you feel completely free of that. But I feel that April to August is a timeline where there's going to be more communication or more things moving forward. So don't get triggered and think, oh, he's not going to communicate to me until April. He could reach out at any time because he does have waves of emotion about you. But I do feel he's busy with something in his physical world. So I'm feeling April to August is more likely for communication. I hope that helps again. You know, it's April soon anyway. CeCe, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, guidance on finding a safe place to move. So what do you need to know about that? Actually, let's bring in this deck. What do you need to know about a safe place to move? What do you need to know about a safe place to move? Okay. You've got trust. So again, you've got to trust in what you're being shown. You've got sanctuary. So if you have trust, you're going to find that sanctuary. Sanctuary is a safe place. Okay, so I do feel that you're going to gain clarity with the crystal cave on where to move to. Or this move is coming. This is Mystic Meadow. So I'm connected with Meadow as in like Easter time. So I feel this is a message about when you trust and have faith, you're going to gain clarity on where to move to. So I do feel there is a sanctuary coming in. Okay, so yes, you are going to move to somewhere that feels safe. Okay, and I feel this could be around Easter time. The money dispute with one of my employers. So what's going on with the money dispute? You've got protection, guardians of the land. So your angels are protecting you with this money dispute. So there is a protection around it, which means you've more than likely already prayed about it. So you are being watched over. So there's no need again for you to fear about this because you've already asked for help and support and your guardian angel is on this. Okay, one of the potential ones who was being dishonest. Well, remember, God sees all things. Okay, God sees all things. You've got stability. So I feel that you're going to gain stability. So it may seem on the surface like this potential one who's being dishonest is stable, but God sees all things. So what's the guidance for you? The guidance for you is the Knight of Pentacles. You got this as a definite yes from heaven. Okay, and this could be about all these things you're asking about. It may take time, but eventually you'll get where you want to be and you'll feel fully satisfied with what you have. But you've got to be patient with the timing of it, okay? You'll get through this. Whatever it is you're going through, trust that you will overcome it and you will prevail. And that's what you've got here with the trust card. Well, I've shuffled again since that, but that trust card about the trusted in the sanctuary. So you will get where you're meant to be. What I'm feeling with this is between now and the end of May, or even over the next 5 days or 5 weeks, things are going to start changing. Okay, but I'm feeling by the end of May is the furthest timeline out for this, for all these things you're asking about, okay? And then you've said, guidance on Jake, been feeling his intense energy. The other day when I think I was on the same bus with his brother, any message from him? So what does he want you to know? He said, I know now that I need you, and my heart is singing to you, can you hear me? So he's communicating with you in music that he needs you. He's communicating that to you, okay? So if you've been hearing lots of songs, or you do start hearing songs, that's why. So at the moment, what he's saying is, he's feeling like something is shifting in him. So his senses are on alert. But I feel this about you as well. Your senses are on alert. So you're going to feel it when he's going to do something. You'll feel it when he's going to communicate or move towards you. He's currently going through a lot of growth within his soul, just like you are. So there's lessons being learned. The angels are asking you to be playful with this as well. So lighten the load. And he needs to lighten his load as well, because he may be stressed himself. But you're obviously stressed with things you're going through. So the guidance is when you're connecting with him, whether it's in the 5D realm or whether it's connecting in the physical, be playful. Lighten the load. Don't make it all serious. And I feel your guidance from the dolphin is to stop worrying about everything so much and relax. So when Jake connects with you, what does he feel? Over and out. It's like he wants to say something to you. He wants to get something across to you. He's saying it's not over. So he's like, it's not over even if it feels that way. And this is over and over. But they give me the word over and out. So it's like when you have a conversation, you say over and out, you feel like it's done, but it isn't. It's going to repeat. The cycle is repeating while the lessons are being learned. So I feel he's learning a repetitive lesson at this current time. And you're learning to surrender and let go. What else? Yeah, you got new vitality. He's definitely communicating with you in music. He's teaching you to love yourself more. To have faith. There's lessons being learned. The message keeps repeating in different cards. So you can't rush or force anything forward. So he wants to be with you when you're on the same page. So what I'm really connecting with is, you've got to deal with your stuff right now, and he's got to deal with his stuff. And when the time is right, the universe is going to bring you together. And that's why you're seeing signs of him. Well, pay attention to the songs that you hear, because he's communicating with you in music. I just want to see what message he's trying to get across to you in music. He feels you deep within him. He's healing addictions, toxic habits, toxic behaviour, and he's dreaming of you very vividly. Okay, so you're connecting in other ways at this current time. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. Club boss message, farm boss message, guidance for business. So what's the club boss message? What's the farm boss message? And what's the guidance for your business? Okay, flying out for that, okay? So club boss message is joy. Okay, so you may find joy with that whole situation. So, and that's where joy is. That's where your heart sings, and that's where you enjoy being. So I feel as in this is more about the club boss or the situation than the person themselves. It brings joy to you. And I feel this person sees you as very joyful, light-hearted. So when it brings joy to the work environment, or, they see you as a joy to be around. So I feel there's a lot of loving thoughts there. So I feel that's what you need to know, that this how this person sees you as a joy to be around. Someone who's very light-hearted and energetic and loving and kind. So you're seen very well in the eyes of this club boss, okay? Farm boss, you've got change. So there could be a change coming in with this farm boss, or they may offer a change to you. Or there's opportunity for change in that situation. So you may be changing what you're doing, or you may feel you're changing as a person because of that situation. You may have even changed them. But I feel that there's more joy with the club boss, and there's more change or growth with the farm boss. Okay, that's what I need to say to you. And the guidance for your business is there's going to be a miracle coming in. They're giving me windfall. This says waterfall, but they're saying there's a windfall coming in business. You're manifesting your dreams, and it's all protected. So everything is being protected in your business at this current time. There's going to be a miracle with a possible windfall. So money could be coming in, and you're manifesting whatever you want. But I feel the message is to go with the flow, with the waterfall, because you've got waterfall and water spirit. So I feel the more you go with the flow, the more you let go and relax and have faith, the quicker things will unfold. But I feel there's a miracle coming in your business. With the farm boss, there's a change taking place, and you're finding joy with the club boss. Or something joyful could happen there. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how is A feeling? May I have a message? So how is A feeling about you today? Ready, feels ready to do something. Okay, I've fantasized long enough, it's time to take action. So it's like he's thought about you long enough, he's been thinking long enough, he's been procrastinating. Now he feels he's ready to take some kind of action. And he's feeling more confident. Because he may have achieved something where he's feeling proud. So he could be feeling good at work, or he could just be feeling confident. So because he's in a confident energy, he wants to move towards you. So he's ready to do something. So you could hear from him very soon, or he could be suggesting that you meet up. I feel you. So he's feeling your energy all around him. So I feel there's going to be some kind of action very soon, possibly over the weekend. You're what I dream about. He's dreaming about you as well. Okay, and he's having vivid, sexy dreams about you as well. So I feel he's going to be taking action very soon. I'll see if I can get a timeline on there in a minute. Just want to see what he's dreaming about. You're my dream lover, you do everything right. So it's been a very vivid, sexy dream where you've been together physically and you're doing everything right in that dream, okay? So, yeah, kindness. He's going to be coming towards you with kindness. It's going to feel like a loving interaction. You may be seeing 44 or 444 when this is about to happen, or you could see a hummingbird. And that's reminding you to be kind and loving when he does take action, because obviously it's taking a lot for him to do that as well. So have we got a timeline for him coming towards you? Let's see what comes out of this deck. Blossom, so this could be connected with springtime. Spread your wings, manifest, master, and win or lose. So he's going to come to you no matter what. He's choosing to come towards you, win or lose. So in his eyes, he's thinking, well, it's going to be a win-win anyway. I can't lose with this. Because he's feeling strong. He's feeling like the master of his life. He's feeling like he can manifest something with you. And he wants to spread his wings. He wants to see what's going to happen. He wants to reach out. And it's going to blossom. So I'm definitely feeling that's confirming that he's going to do something soon. So timeline, you've got to hold your vision. You've got 2026 coming through here, which means something is definitely manifesting with him and growing in 2026. And you've got Virgo energy for this shifting. So I feel he's going to reach out to you soon, but something could be blossoming with the two of you between either over the next, they're giving me like the 26th could be significant for this month. So the 26th of March could be significant. Something could also be happening between now and June. Okay, so that could be a timeline for communication or movement, but I feel something could blossom during the Virgo season. Because something is definitely happening this year where something is blooming. So this is a timeline for union, but I'm feeling August to September is something big happening here. But there could be a communication coming in soon, like 2 to 6 days, because I feel it's soon. I feel it's soon with communication, but this is talking about something blooming in a real way, which could be occurring during the Virgo season. I hope that helps, okay? Mera, thank you for the donation. Hi, there's any message from Travis today? So what does Travis want you to know today? Pleading. He doesn't want you moving on. It's like he's pleading to you. Don't move on. Don't give up on me. So he's in a bit of fear today. What else? Kundalini is rising. So I feel there's a lot of heat between you. And he's saying my home is with you. And he knows that through the feelings and the emotions. He knows when he's with you physically as well, whether it's been a dream he's had about you or time you've actually shared together, that it feels right with you. You're like his home, okay? Yeah, 10 of Cups. He wants his home to be with you. So I just want to see what's going on in his karmic life. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. His awareness, look at this, same message. Awareness that he belongs elsewhere. So he's aware, whatever he's doing, whatever he's currently in, wherever he is aware that he belongs with you because you're his truth, you're his true home. And he's seeing signs and synchronicities about you everywhere. Unexplained events are happening, he's feeling pulled to you. So wherever he is, he's feeling pulled in another direction, and that direction is towards you. Okay, so I definitely feel you could be seeing 10-10, and I feel what you're being shown is you're being guided back together. So this could be a timeline of October time for something big happening, but I feel that he's being pulled to you. He is aware. What he wants you to know today is that he knows full well that he belongs with you. That's where he belongs with you, not wherever he is. He's feeling drawn to you magnetically. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation. General message, please. So what's the general message for you today? What do you need to know? So you've got the swan. This is beautiful because it's reminding you that you are the divine feminine and you are very graceful at this time. So this is reminding you to be at peace, to call on your angels. I feel Archangel Honiel around you. You're being activated or stepping into your power, or something is coming as we move into the spring. This is the spirit guardian of spring. So something is about to activate or happen during spring, and it's so important that you remain composed and relaxed at this time. See the swan there, very graceful. The swan isn't flapping around. So I feel something is about to happen. Because I see spring as like Easter time. We could see spring as now. Okay, so April, May, June, significant. You are capable of manifesting your dreams. So whatever it is you're wanting, it's been activated. You are capable of achieving this. Whether it's something you're manifesting at work, in your lifestyle, or in love, you are capable of achieving this. So you're moving towards something. That's what I'm picking up. And it's something you're manifesting, something you are already aware of, giving and receiving. And this could even be equally balanced love, where you give and receive equally. You may be moving on from something, or they may be moving on from something to strengthen the bond. So it feels like something is being released to strengthen the bond between you. And you may have moved on from something that strengthened the bond. It's made that bond even more secure. You know, when we let go and surrender, we don't move on. We surrender, we let go, we relax about the situation, and that actually strengthens the bond we have. So you've got reflection. This is a time for you to think, to reflect on your inner wounds and your strengths and what you want. And this could also be a sign that your person is reflecting as well. So I feel like you're having this time at this current time, moving into spring, to prepare for what's next because you're being activated. So something big is on the way. I hope that helps, okay, in a positive way. Micah, thank you for the donation. I miss P today. Thoughts, message, feelings, no contact. So very likely you are mirroring each other anyway. He is healing at this time, so that's why there is no contact. And you'll be healing as well. You'll both be healing because healing is on both sides because you're mirrors. So I feel that he's letting you know that he is missing you too. However, there is a healing taking place. And he may be going somewhere as well. We've got road trip there. So he could be going somewhere. He could be going somewhere over the weekend that's part of his healing. So he could be going through a lot of healing by having time for himself. And maybe that's something you're being guided to do as well. If you're guided to go somewhere, I do feel he wants to communicate, but he's holding things in. He went back in, no idea where that went then. That's your card. Yeah, there's a completion of a cycle. So I do feel that no contact is going to break soon. There will be a communication, okay, when the cycle is complete. So when he feels like he's healed or when he's done his healing work. So any idea when this is going to be or anything that's coming in? Yeah, he's walking away from something. He said, I need to go my own way for a while, which is what's happened with the no contact because his feelings overwhelmed him. So the reason why you went into no contact in the first place was because it was very overwhelming. There were some burdens there that needed to be released. And he's working out what he wants. Do I have what it takes? He's finding the strength. So I feel at this current time, and you may be seeing 888, okay, which is a sign of abundance and magic coming in. He's working out how to move forward towards you the right way. Do I have what it takes? Can I level up? And it overwhelms him. So I feel that the no contact is helping the connection. But I do feel it's going to break soon as well. So any timing around this could be something that's coming in between now and August. You're building something solid in May. So it may be that May to August is your turning point in this connection. Okay, so you're building something solid in May. So there may be a bit longer, like, between now and May where there's no contact, or even if there is contact, it may not be what you want it to be. You've got to have confidence in who you are. You've got the peacock there. You may see 333 as well. So have confidence in who you are in this connection and ground yourself with the buffalo. Ground yourself. Go in nature, breathe, calm your energy down. Remember that no contact is very healing for the both of you. You're preparing for something. So I'm getting May to August as a timeline for something building. He does want to come forward towards you, but he's doing a lot of healing at this current time. I hope that helps, okay? Antonio, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, may I have a message from my DF Jennifer. So what does Jennifer want to say? I'm jealous of whoever has you. Okay, so there is jealousy there. So she may be jealous of if you're spending time with other people. Doesn't matter who. Okay, she's just jealous. So I do feel she is a jealous person when it comes to you. And that's something she has to heal. You're the love that was made for me. So she feels like you were made for her. That's why she gets jealous. But she doesn't want anyone claiming you or taking you away from her. And she said, I will do better next time, this I promise you. So there is going to be a next time. There is another opportunity. This is coming back around. And she's going to do better. So she's working on herself to show up better and to be better. So I feel she does know she's got her own issues she needs to heal. So Four of Swords as well with the Ace of Swords. I'm feeling the Four of Swords decision. She's reflecting on a decision she needs to make. She's thinking carefully about what she wants so she can follow through on that decision, okay, to make it happen with you. So I feel you've got to be patient at this time. What else does she want you to know? What else does she want you to know? I hope we can start again. So there's going to be an opportunity coming in for a new beginning, another chance at this, where she's going to do it right. Any timeline around this? So it's definitely going to be a new beginning. Aries season significant. There's been a cleansing in the winter. So I feel winter to summer as the timeline. So I see this as like where we currently are moving towards like at the latest September. But something's going to happen during the Aries season. So you could receive a communication coming in during the Aries season, which comes in on the 21st to the 19th of April. And this could be when you start talking again or things start moving forward again. Because I do feel that there was a cleansing taking place. It's going to invigorate everything. So it's summer invigoration, summer like a big shift forward in your connection. Well, she wants another chance with you. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Any message from Gabriel? So what does Gabriel want to say? Choosing you feels so right. Now remember, it's never about choosing you. It's always about them choosing themselves. And that leads to you. So it's like he's choosing himself, which feels right, which leads to you. So I do feel if you feel like you've been an option in his life, he's saying, no, I'm going to choose you because it feels so right with you. And it feels right with you when he's with you, when he's spending time with you, when he's thinking about you. It feels right. It feels natural. And you got pillow talk. And I do feel this about him thinking about you at night, falling asleep thinking about you. He's talking to you in his dreams. So you're connecting in that way. And he said, I want to hear about your past experiences and secret fantasies. So there's things he wants to talk about. And you'll have pillow talk when you're lying awake talking to each other before you fall asleep. But I feel it's like when he's falling asleep, he feels like you're right there with him. It's when he's missing you the most and thinking about you the most. Anything else? You've got the turkey for occasions and clarity. So it feels like as well, I'm getting this energy coming in here around New Year. Between New Year and February, he's been gaining a lot of clarity about what he wants. New Year was significant. It was a significant occasion. So he's been thinking about you more and more since then, and he's been gaining clarity about what he wants, and he knows it feels right with you. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Adam. So what does Adam want you to know today? Our love is real. And I feel he's saying that to you because you may doubt it or worry if it's all in your head because it isn't moving forward the way perhaps you thought it would. But he is, again, going to reach out. There's the promise of communication there. But you got messages of love are flowing to you when you receive communication. Don't force it, let it flow. So again, he wants to communicate. And he may be currently communicating with you through music, okay? So what song is he sending to you today? Nothing compares to you. Nothing comes close to the way he feels about you. So if you hear that song today by Sinead O'Connor, that's giving you a huge sign and confirmation that he's going to come forward. Okay? Yeah, your twin flame is calling to you. Time is illusion. Because you may be thinking, yeah, okay, Liz, well, this message has been coming through for weeks and weeks or months and months. When? And he's saying time is illusion. Let go of the when, the how, and the if. Trust and know it will happen. It will happen, and it will all be in divine timing for the highest good of all. Because he is calling to you. He is going to say hello. He's speaking to you in many different ways. You may even see wolves, because wolves are about telepathy. I hope that helps, okay? Zanab, thank you for the donation, honey. Will our connection improve and get better in the future? Well, obviously, there needs to be a lot of change that needs to come in, because there's delays around your connection. But you've got the sun. There's a happy outcome there. You couldn't get a better card coming out. A very happy outcome is on the horizon. Focus on blessings and have a positive outlook to achieve this and shine your light bright. So the answer is yes. But again, you can't force it or rush it forward. He's got decisions to make and things he has to work through first. I hope that helps, okay? Natalya, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Grayson, please? So what does Grayson want you to know? You are irresistible to him. I long to pull you into a secluded space and take you without hesitation. So you're irresistible to him. He'll have fantasies about you. What else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? Let me know as well if there's any sign of bloom, okay? If you were calling on the angels. I want a family with you because you make me feel complete. So when he thinks about the future, he sees you in it. Okay, so again, that's like having that family life with you. There's some storms going on around him and chaos, changes to bring in success. And you've got flexibility and focus. So I feel the message here is that he does focus on you. He does think about you. And you're being guided to be flexible with the way he's going to come toward you. They're giving me fear. Because that may come up in your own mind. There is going to be success. And I feel that as you move towards spring, there's going to be success in your life too. Things that may even be a secret to you at this time. There's blessings on the horizon that you can't yet see. And some storms are coming up to bring in the chaos that leads to the breakthrough. So I feel there's going to be a breakthrough. This could be a communication breakthrough as well. What else? What else does Grayson want you to know? So we've got feeling alone, awaiting results and move. So again, you could be feeling alone because you're thinking, when is this going to happen? I feel he's miserable. He's on his way though. Okay, there could be something happening around the full moon, which is coming up on the 1st. So you may feel like you're awaiting results or you're waiting for something to happen for him to make a move. And he will make his move when the time is right. We got shine, and I'm seeing this as spring as well. So when you shine, you'll overcome the challenging times, and you're going to feel a movement in the base chakra. So something is going to move forward when the time is right. Let's see if I can get a timing. Any timing around a movement from him. a birthday. Okay, it's a time to celebrate you, relax and breathe. So it's coming soon. This could be around a birthday. Okay, now it may be your birthday. It could be other people's birthday. Okay, it could be his birthday. It could be someone's birthday that makes him take action. Okay, it could be an opportunity to spend time together when there's a birthday. But really, every day is our birthday when we celebrate it that way, when we celebrate every day. But relax and breathe. Something is coming soon. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from Orlando with thoughts and feelings about my text. So how does he feel about your text, okay? Well, he's got a choice to make. So your text has brought up a feeling of, I need to make a choice, or I need to make a decision, or I need to do something, okay? So plenty of choices are heading his way and heading your way. Choose what makes you happy and lights you up inside. Now, this could also be a sign for you. You say, about my text. Remember, we spoke about letting the masculine take action to the feminine. So if you've been reaching out, if you've been initiating, if you've been moving towards him, and again, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but if you're constantly the one reaching out and trying to make something happen, remember, you're learning to surrender that and let him come to you. But he's got a choice to make, some kind of choice or decision. So that's how he feels about the text. I've been running from the love I prayed for. So he knows he's prayed for you and he feels like he's running from you. I hate myself for losing you. So he does worry about losing you, but he knows he's pushing away the very love he's been praying for. And I did a reading on that not long ago. So he's got a choice to make. But I'm getting this heavy energy coming through where you have to also look at your own behaviour. Are you constantly reaching out or trying to make something happen, even if it's just to stay in touch with him, when you're being guided to let him take back his masculine role? Okay, so you've got healing begins. It's like healing begins when you let go. Because again, it's like you're looking from behind the curtains there, and you've got to have faith that things are going on behind the scenes. He wants to dedicate effort to you, but he's got to do that when he's ready. He's refusing to see something that he's feeling in his solar plexus. So he's being guided through his intuition, but his ego's in the way. He's refusing to see what he's feeling and thinking. So he wants to put effort into this connection. However, you've got to ask yourself the question, am I allowing him to step forward, or am I trying to open the curtain before it's ready? You know, like I'm seeing this like, you know, when you're at a theatre, for example, and the curtain's there, you can't see what's going on behind the scenes. And you want to peek behind, whereas everything has to be perfect for the curtains to open, for the audience to see what's going on. So I feel that's what you're being reminded of. You can't rush or force this process. The healing begins when you surrender and let go. So sit with the message. I hope that helps, okay? I've been focusing on me and my business and my own healing. Okay, so why did you reach out to me? Okay, did he reach out to you first? Or did you initiate? That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm not saying you're not focusing on you. However, you may have felt like a rush of energy and you reached out to him. I haven't reached out since Valentine's Day. So is that the message you're talking about, your text? Is that what you're saying? How did he feel about your Valentine's text? Is that what you're asking me then? I missed him. I'm just curious, okay? Because obviously we're in March now, and you're saying, how did he feel about your text? Was this a Valentine's text then? Just let me know in the comments. No, well, there you go. So you're saying I haven't reached out since Valentine's Day, but then you're saying you texted him yesterday. So you have reached out since Valentine's Day. Okay, so you've got to be very honest with yourself about this, because, you know, we have to remember our own value and worth. And let him come to you. That's really what I'm feeling for you, Laurie. You know, you've got to remember your own value. You are amazing. Okay, so let him take action to you. I hope that helps, okay? And I know how hard it is, especially when you're feeling love and you're feeling all this energy, you want to show them how you feel. But he has to be the one to take the lead. Because when you're reaching out, you're in masculine energy. And you have to be the receiving energy, which is the feminine. Allow, okay? Let him come to you. I hope that helps, okay? It's different if he messages you. If he messages you, then obviously reply or respond. Okay, but if you're reaching out or sending messages through social media, let him come to you, okay? Judy, thank you for the donation. Hi, beautiful Liz. I hope you're doing wonderfully. May I have messages from IDM and guidance? Thank you for being here, and thank you all for being here as well. So, what's the message coming through from your masculine? So, first of all, you got the spider. I love this because you're being shown by the angels that you are the feminine. So again, like I've just said to Laurie, you don't really need to do anything. You just need to allow, because the spider is saying you are in your web. You've already spun your web and he's already wrapped up in you. You just need to allow him to come towards you. So I feel the divine intervention is reminding you the universe is already on this. So you may have been praying for help and the angels are coming in to assist. So you may be seeing 444, you may be seeing 222 or spiders. So the universe has got your back in this situation. What else? Yeah, temperance. You're being guided to be patient. So the spider sits in its web and allows things to come to them. And that's what I feel you're being guided to do. There is no need to rush. Everything is working out beautifully. Have patience and trust the process of your life. It's in divine order. Call on Archangel Honiel for inner peace. So I feel the guidance for your journey is to trust in the timing of it all. Okay, so what does your masculine want you to know? Our love is eternal and I am transforming. So he's going through some kind of change at this current time to be able to move towards you. What else? We've got territory. So he doesn't want you with anybody else. You're surrendering. I feel that's why that's come through that way. Because you're surrendering. Okay? You're giving it to heaven. You're having faith. And he wants to come in and claim you. And I feel he wants to kiss you. He's thinking about kissing you. And I've got 3 consecutive days coming up on the channel with readings about kissing. I can't remember when it is, but I've got 3 readings which are all about kissing. Okay, it's the same message coming through in different decks of cards. You know, it's the same, like I want to kiss you, the masculine wants to kiss the feminine. So he's thinking about that. He's thinking about your soft kisses. Anything else he wants to say to you? Anything else he wants to say? He said, I have to suppress my hunger and desire for you because I can't keep running away from this. So he is holding back. He doesn't want to, but he is. And he's saying, you're the only one that makes me feel this way. So I feel the message is for you to remember your own value and worth and let him come to you because he knows that you're the only one that makes him feel the way that he feels with you. It's like Baby and Johnny in Dirty Dancing where Baby says to Johnny, I'm afraid of walking out of this room and never feeling for the rest of my whole life the way I feel with you. That's how he feels. He doesn't want to miss out on this opportunity with you. And that's why he wants to claim you as his territory. I hope that helps, okay? So just be like the spider in the web and allow. Indu, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from Pravesh and any guidance? Will he marry me? So how does Pravesh feel about you? I desire you on every level. So he wants you on every level. He's just transforming to make that happen. So to marry you, he's got to transform into his best version and become that version of himself that is worthy of marrying you. And he desires you. Every level means body, mind, heart and soul. So he wants you. Okay, so is he going to marry you? We've got judgment. There needs to be forgiveness first. He's got to be kinder and more loving to himself. He's got to feel he deserves your love as well. So I'm not seeing marriage at this current time. So it's not coming up in the reading because it's not something that's set in stone at this time. It's something that can come in the future. Okay, but I feel you've got to forgive him for something. He's got to forgive himself. He says, I will not marry you because... Well, there you go. So it's not at this moment. It's not set in stone because of judgment. And he could be worried about that, worried about what his family think. Okay, worried about what other people think. There's judgment there, fear, ego. But it's like he's saying, please forgive me. Okay, so he desires you on every level. He's transforming. He's going through a transformation to make this happen. This will be part of his mission to stand up to his family and do what's right for him. Because he's got to walk his walk and live his life. And other people can tell him to do things, but he's the one who's got to honour his truth. So I feel with time, because this says who cares what people think, it's what you think that matters. So he's got to put himself and his needs first. Well, you've got to allow him to do that. So I'm not saying he's out of the question, but at this current time, he's thinking more about what would happen if he's with you, how he's going to deal with that, you know, how he's going to stand up to his family than anything else. So you've got to allow things to progress. It's not all about marriage. It's about commitment and love and those other things come after, okay? No, yeah, so give him time to heal. He's going through a transformation. He's saying that to you. You know, he's saying, I'm transforming at this current time. That's why there's no contact. Or you've got to let him deal with what he's dealing with. Look at this on top of the deck, trust me. You've got to trust him. And you focus on you and doing you and living your life and enjoying your life. Don't put your life on hold for someone else. That doesn't mean you move on. It means you accept where you currently are. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him, please. So what does he want you to know? What does he want you to know? Uninhibited and surrender. So when you surrender, you know, when you're trusting the love, when you're giving back to you, when you're in your power, that's when he feels like he can move towards you. That's when he feels uninhibited. He said, I want to lose control with you and unleash my raw desire. So the way he's feeling today is he wants to move forward. He wants to take action. He wants to be with you in a very uninhibited way. He wants to actually show up for you correctly. But he wants to let his hair down. He doesn't want to hold back anymore. He's thinking about the relationship with you. So the message is a new relationship is about to begin. Okay, so something is about to shift in this. The most important relationship is always with you and Source. So I feel that's what you're doing at this current time. You're working on you and your connection with the Creator, and that's putting you into your power. And that's aligning something for June, okay? So there could be a breakthrough around June because of this. So let's see what is going on in his karmic situation. We've got the High Priestess. He's having vivid, lucid dreams about you that's heightening his intuition. And I feel in those dreams, his inhibitions are coming down and he's experiencing you in a very powerful way. And he is keeping secrets from others. And that secret is that he loves you and he wants you. That he wants to move on. That's what he's keeping secret. He's going through an awakening, epiphanies and realizations. So he knows his truth. He's connecting with his higher self at this current time. Okay, so there's a lot going on within him, okay? What else does he want to say to you? He's saying, you are my future. He knows it. That's what his intuition is telling him. You're his future. And the more you surrender, the quicker this will manifest, okay? So let's get an angel card for you. You are my future. Not the karmic partner, you, okay? You've got power, dragon. The dragons are helping. The dragons will be burning up lower energies and blasting things out of the way. And you've got Aspen Spirit Courage. He's gaining the courage to walk away from his situation. So the dragons are helping you. We bring a dragon card in. What's the message from the dragons for Ashweeni? What you need to know. You've got the rose pink dragon. Preparing your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic art. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. So again, this is about you feeling the love for yourself, for Source, feeling connected with everything and raising your vibration and calling on Archangel Jophiel to uplift your energy and falling in love with life. And that's helping him to move towards you. Because remember, when you're in that energy, it's more attractive. I hope that helps, okay? But he's having vivid dreams about being with you. Puja, thank you for the donation. Yeah, there we are. Okay, Puja says, bucket message for what's coming towards me soon. So this is for Puja, okay? Bucket messages. What you need to know. What's coming towards you soon? Someone's going to watch your socials. Okay, now this could happen at night time. We've got N, or the letter N could be significant for you. So someone's going to be watching you on social media and because they love you. So only two coming through, very quick message, because your person that you are connecting with does love you, and they're going to prove that to you because they're watching your social media. And you may be aware of that because you may be able to view that they've seen your socials, watching your stories, or maybe they like a picture or something. They're going to come towards you on social media. And this could happen at night, okay? Or it could be connected with the letter N in some ways. That could be initial. Don't know why that was in there. What else? What else is coming up, okay? You're their life force. You make them feel whole again. Whoever this person is you're connecting with, and I'm sure you know, it's probably your divine masculine if you're connecting with someone, okay? You make them feel whole again, and they feel that you give them life. You know, you are their life force. You're like the sun to them. when they are depressed. So this person is currently depressed, moving in acceptance of how to balance the situation. So they need to balance their energy. The message for you is accept yourself and balance your energy. But what I need to share with you is someone's going to be watching your social media who loves you. And you're going to know about it because you're going to be able to see it somehow. So it's either them liking a picture or you can see they've viewed something. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for donating for your friend, honey. 3D message for my friend from her DM. So what's going on with your friend's DM? Okay? They're confronting their fears or their karmic life or whatever they're going through. They're confronting something which will lead to success and growth. And it will bring in a transformation. So they're resting at this point to reflect and reconsider. So currently your person is thinking about their life and working out what to do, what they need to change. And that will be in relation to you because nothing makes sense without you. So I definitely feel there's a lot of changes going on. See the camera move then, the camera shook. So if that made you jump there, if you're watching. So they're reminiscing, thinking about you, going over the past, dreaming about you, maybe listening to music, thinking about you. And they want to create space for a new beginning. So your person definitely is thinking about a new beginning with you and how they can make that real, okay? Yeah, give me time and I will speak my truth and I will come forward to you. So what your person is saying, very clear message here. If you give me time to work through what I need to work through, I will speak my truth because I want to. Whether that's to you or karmic people, and then they'll come forward to you in time. So if you give them time, they're going to come forward to you and make a change. But I feel you've got to be very patient at this time. I hope that helps, okay? And Nena, thank you for the donation. What will Assie's energy be next week? Bucket messages. So what will Assie's energy be next week? Magnetic. He's going to feel magnetically pulled to you. So you may even feel that pull even more. You know, you may start seeing more signs. So you could see his name around, or I feel he's going to be seeing signs about you more. So it feels like you're being pulled back together. I feel an irresistible pull towards you, towards your body, like a moth to a flame. So I feel next week is going to feel pulled to you magnetically. Okay, what else? How is he feeling next week, or what will his energy be next week? Yeah, look, confirming what I've just said. I see signs about you, okay, in a natural way. So he's seeing signs about you and magnetically being pulled towards you, okay? So anything else you need to know for next week from him to you? He's saying to you, I have always felt love for you. So he's reminding you of that. Let the fear you have fade away. I want to believe that this is real. Could you ever trust me again? So I feel he wants you to trust him because he's wondering what you're thinking as well. Because I feel these cards are more about you, where you're saying, I want to believe that this is real. But again, your fear could get in the way or you struggle. So let the fear you have fade away and recognise that the love has always been there, okay? So bucket messages. So what do you need to know from the buckets? What do you need to know for Nena? So Archangel Raphael is currently with you. So you could be going through ascension symptoms as well. So Raphael is helping you with your emotions, with your body. And look, he's watching your socials. So he is watching you, okay? And he'll feel an emotion. And you're the sun. So he will feel that you're the warmth. He'll be receiving lots of life force from you through watching you. And you may feel that pull, that magnetic pull. Or you may just feel that he's pulling on your energy a little bit. There could be a phone call coming in. Now, this phone call could be work-related or something like that. It's going to be a positive phone call anyway. Or it could be him ringing you up. You've got Jamaica coming through. Let me just see what the other cards are. You've got morning. So you could even have a phone call in the morning. Or you could have, he could watch your socials in the mornings. Or you could feel this pull in the mornings. And you've got a tarot card. Okay, so you may be pulling yourself a tarot card every morning. Well, that may be something you're guided to do. You could get signs about Jamaica for some reason. Okay, so sit with that message how it resonates with you. The places always come in for a reason. So you could see something connected with Jamaica. Maybe that's somewhere you want to go, or you have been, or you have a connection with in some way. So I want to pull you a tarot card. But I think if you pull yourself a tarot card every morning, Well, that could even be a sign about something on the channel, like doing a daily card pull. Something that you're being guided to do. This is your card. Yeah, you got the World. Completion of a cycle coming in. A new beginning. Now, this could be with work as well. And you got messages of love flowing in. So this could be the end of no contact, or something is about to shift forward. But sit with that message about tarot cards in the morning, because I feel that could also be a sign for your channel. I hope that helps, okay? K-Arts fan, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. A message from Divine and my person, please. So what do the angels want you to know? The Star. There's so much hope around you right now. So there's hope in this situation, and there's light all around you. Okay, call on Archangel Uriel to light the way and illuminate your heart and mind to the truth. So you're working with Archangel Uriel, whether you're aware of it or not, which means he's around you, assisting you, lighting the way, giving you signs and clarity and guidance. So there's a lot of hope around you. So that's what the angels want you to know. You're being guided back together. You're being guided forward. So, and yeah, look at this around Aries season. So this could be something coming in around the Aries season, which means you may receive a communication around this time, or something moves forward. So what else? What else, okay? I am healing. So he's going through a healing at this current time to release the past, and you're being guided to trust him. But I've got this message coming through where he could communicate with you during the Aries season, or something could happen in the Aries season. He said, I'm jealous of whoever has you. So he doesn't want you moving on. He may have seen you with someone else, or he may have seen you with a friend, or could have seen something on social media that's triggered him. But he doesn't want you with anybody else. That's the message. But I feel there's going to be something happening in the Aries season. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation. Message from F. So what does F want you to know? I hope we can start again. F wants a new beginning. That's what he hopes, okay? What else? He's saying appetite. So he's desiring you. He's hungry for you. He's thinking about you. You know, he wants you. And he wants a new beginning. He may also be dealing with his appetite. So he could be eating more, or maybe eating less. Something could be going on with his appetite. But I feel that's more about him wanting you. He's got a decision to make. And that's why the tower's there, because that may make everything fall apart, but it will all fall together. You're his dream, you're his wish fulfillment, and always Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. So he sees you as very loving and kind, gentle, but also very strong and powerful. The only thing that's going in the way is his ego. If his ego wasn't there, he'd already be with you. Okay, so he wants a new beginning with you. There's good news coming in. Let me see if I can get a timeline around this. Something could be happening around Virgo season, August to September. That could be when this new start comes in. Okay, so I'm feeling there's, you know, communication coming probably before then, because I feel that's before then. But I feel this could be when there's a new beginning. So Virgo season significant. Let's get one more card. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? You got Six of Wands. He's trying to do better. So just have faith here that he is doing the right thing, and he's trying his hardest to show up correctly. I hope that helps, okay? Puja, thank you for the donation. What will his energy be towards me after he returns from his trip? So what will his energy be towards you after he returns from his trip? Bonded to you. He feels more connected to you. And he wants to kiss and make up. So I feel there's an opportunity for him to come towards you between April and June. Okay? So he wants to come towards you. Okay? Because he feels extra bonded to you, and he wants to kiss and make up. And I've got, like I said, I've got 3 readings coming on the channel. They're all about kissing. So he's thinking about kissing you. So I feel his energy will be better when he returns from his trip. He's going to want to move towards you, possibly between April and June. Okay, what is his energy going to be like towards you? More stable, definitely more grounded, more stable. You may even see 12-12. What's his energy towards you after this trip? Yeah, willpower. I feel he's going to be more in his power. He's going to feel more grounded, more strong. So the connection will feel stronger with you, or you'll feel it's a stronger connection with him than perhaps what you've shared before or for a while. Give it time to manifest though. So again, he could move towards you between April and June, but it may be July when something really stable or really powerful happens. So give it time to manifest. Nurture your dreams by having faith in them, have faith in him, and expect a miracle. It will happen at the right time. So furthest timeline out is July. But I'm feeling April to June as a significant time of growth or him doing something. I hope that helps, okay? Somebody's retracted their donation, so I can't see what that is, and that's between Puja and Priyanka. That wasn't taken away by my moderators. That was the person who donated has took the question off, so I can't see it, okay? So Priyanka, thank you for your donation. Leo's feelings for Priyanka, and how does he see you now? So what is Leo feeling for Priyanka? I still can't seem to tell you why. So he wants to tell you something, but he still can't tell you. So in other words, he's got things he wants to say. So he may want to tell you how he feels about you or express his love, but he's struggling to. So he may struggle with opening up. He said, I don't want to stand in the way. And he may feel like there's somebody else that is in the way, or he may feel like he's going to stand in the way of your hopes or your dreams, or he's afraid that he's not going to make you happy in some way. It's his own fear. These storms have blown me back to you. So he's going through a lot of chaos in his mind that's bringing him to you. I wish I could give you my heart. Maybe I can change someday. So he wants to be able to open up and give you his heart, but he may feel like he can't be vulnerable or he struggles to open up. And he hopes he can change someday, but he's being drawn to you. And he feels like you've got a lot going on in your life and he doesn't want to get in your way. So how does he see you now? You turn him on, okay? And he's learning his lessons though. So I feel it's like he's not ready. He wants to be with you or tell you how he feels, but he's not quite ready. So you've got to give him time to open up. But you turn him on. That's how he feels about you. That's how he feels about you now. He likes the way you look. He likes the way you dress. He likes the way you are as a person, the person you are. But he's still learning to open up and be vulnerable. And he's not sure if he can change. So obviously you've got to give him time to do that in his own way. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to say no more donations, please, so I can catch up, because I've just noticed I'm an hour behind. Okay, so let me catch up, guys. So no more donations, so I can catch up. So after Justin, no more donations. So mods, if you can put that in the chat for me. And a big thank you to my mods for being. I've got Donna, I've got Ling in the house, Melissa. Melissa was here. So thank you for being here. Okay, so we got Priyanka says as well, bucket messages for the rest of March. So what do you need to know for the rest of March? What do you need to know for the rest of March? What do you need to know? Well, they're missing you. So someone is missing you at this current time, even if they're vacant from your life. You're being guided to trust the process. You may be spending time with family. You could even have a family vacation or a family holiday coming up, or you could be spending time with family, or they could be doing that, okay? You've got Mother Mary around you as well, revealing some secrets to you. So Mother Mary is the ultimate empress, helping you to be strong and powerful. You've got a fox as well for decisions. So some decisions coming in. Someone's dreaming about you and you're being asked to slow down. So take things slow. They do miss you. And they miss you because they're dreaming of you as well. They give me fear. So let go of your fears. Someone is also making a decision to reveal some kind of secret to you that they miss you. There's fear there. So they may want to tell you that they miss you. Trust the process. I'm going to pull you a Mother Mary card. And there may be a family trip coming up or the opportunity to spend some time with family. Hey Lisa, thank you for being here. I've just noticed you. Obviously Naina's a mod as well. Naina's in the house as well. I've just seen Lisa's here too. So what does Mother Mary want to say to you today, Priyanka, about March? We got father. So I feel this about giving things to God. Okay, you may even be spending time with your actual father or connecting with your father. But I feel this is reminding you that your true father is God in heaven who shines healing light upon you. Okay, so I feel that God is around you, helping you, whatever you need. It's like pray, okay? Pray and ask the angels for help and support because you're not alone. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated again and said, I can never say this again. Ahmedabad or in Mumbai, which is better for financial growth, okay? So I'm sorry if I said that wrong, okay? So the first one, Ahmedabad, okay, so I know I've said it wrong. So what do you need to know for financial growth around that, okay? And what do you need to know about Mumbai? Okay, these adverts keep popping up on my channel. It's frustrating. So what's the... Nina, I don't know if you get that, or you get adverts popping up when you're doing a live on your tablet or what you're streaming on. Well, look at this. You've got Mumbai. You've got positive outcome, happiness, joy, love, you know, abundance. So I feel that straight away. And there's more cards around the one I can't pronounce, okay? So I feel that you've got a very clear message coming out from Mumbai. It's pronounced, I still can't say, you know, Ahmadabad. Is that right? Ahmadabad. I hope I've said that right, okay? So, but I've got one clear card for Mumbai, which is a yes. Financial growth, yes. Happiness, yes. Joy, yes. Positive outcome, yes. So yes, yes, yes. So I feel the answer is yes for Mumbai, okay? There's more cards around, around the other place, okay? Now everyone's probably laughing at me because I can't say it, okay? So we've got... I mean, there's financial abundance there. It really is your choice because I feel there's positive outcome with both. I feel there's going to be more happiness around Mumbai. There could be more financial growth around about the other place, okay? Because the Ten of Pentacles is there, but you may not feel as balanced, okay? But you got the Tower in reverse. So again, it's like I feel you'd overcome any struggles, but I'm getting like both would be good for you. But one's going to be more positive all round than the other one. I feel with I don't know why I can't say it. I don't know why. But around that one, I feel there's definitely a lot of financial growth. You can say Ahmadabad, okay? So around Ahmadabad, I feel there's going to be lots of financial growth, but there may be a struggle with other areas. Whereas with Mumbai, it feels like you've got the whole package there. That's what I'm picking up on. I mean, there may be more money there than in Mumbai, but Mumbai, it isn't all about money, is it? It's about feeling healthy and happy, and that leads to more success than having money in the bank. So I feel both places are going to lead to financial growth, but I feel you're going to feel happier in Mumbai. That's what I've got coming through. I hope that helps, okay? I'm sorry I couldn't say that very well there. We've got Sonu, thank you for the donation. What is Malar's feelings and energy for Sunita? So what is he feeling for you? What is Malar feeling for Sunita? I find you irresistible. That's how he feels about you. So he feels irresistibly drawn to you. He finds you irresistible in all ways. Booking messages from Malar. So what does he want you to know? Irresistible. I do feel you're going to reconnect if you're not talking, because it just disconnected and reconnected. Okay, he also thinks about you with no clothes on. Okay, just so you know. So we've got 1 month coming up, and you're saying there, last Monday you saw 1, 2, 3 reels of mine. I noticed divine blessings and psychic messages. So you've got 1 month. Something could be happening within 1 month, okay? And a series of events could happen to bring you back together, because it's always been you, and he is thinking about you with intimate thoughts. There it is, and that's what I'm connecting with no clothes. Okay, it's like thinking about you with no clothes on. So there's definitely intimate thoughts there. And it causes him pain to be away from you. He's not happy with the way things currently are. And you are loved and safe and protected. So the guidance is something's going to shift within 1 month. And there's going to be a series of events that bring that in. Okay, so I do feel things are going to change within 1 month. Otherwise that wouldn't have come in. So like, where are we now? It's the 13th of March. So like between now and the 13th of April, you're going to see big changes. Let me just bring you one more card out. What else have you got coming through? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. So enjoy this time you've got with you. Spend time in your own company. It will grow your soul, make you feel good. You may want to travel or explore the world, or, you know, do things that are fun for you. And that will put you into a high vibration. And then you are magnetic and you're drawing things to you. I hope that helps, okay? And protected by lights, thank you for the donation, honey. Can you give me a message from KG, please? So what does KJ, what does KJ want you to know? I'm just catching up with donations at this current time, okay? Because we're now behind. So if you give me time, I'll tell you. I'll just let you know, okay? No donation at this current time. We've got the High Priestess. So what KJ wants you to know is the message from them to you is for you to trust your intuition. And I feel that what KJ is saying to you is you already know. You already know how I'm feeling. You already know in your heart what to do. You already know what's going on inside of you. So it's so important you trust your intuition and listen to your heart when it comes to them or their situation with them. You're being guided at this time by your angels to follow your gut instinct because you know what to do. And I feel it's like KJ is saying to you, I know what I need to do. I know I need to follow my heart and my gut, and I need to listen to my heart to move forward or to come to you in some way. But the guidance I've got coming through is to follow your intuition about either how this person feels about you, because you already know, or about something you're being guided to do. Okay, and that makes you focused. I feel this person is also saying to you that you're a very focused person, because I've got two messages coming through. I've got guidance coming through from a higher perspective where this person is reminding you that you are a focused person, that when you connect with your higher self and your intuition, you automatically know what to do. Just bear with, my chat moved. Yeah, no more donations. I've got quite a few to do there. So you are a focused person when you gain an understanding on what you want. And I feel they're also gaining understanding on what they want or what they need, because there's going to be a rebirth in this situation. If they're wearing a mask, it's armour. They're doing it to protect themselves. Once that mask comes off, then things are going to change. Okay, things are going to change for the better. Now, rebirth can also be around April. You've got April to May in this card here. So there could be some big changes with this person between April and May. You're currently gaining understanding about how to move forward or what to change or what to do. So trust your intuition. That's the guidance. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Message about the 7 brothers and the sun energy. Okay, they're giving me, I know it sounds strange, but 7 brothers. There's that film, is it 7 Brides for 7 Brothers or something like that? So it feels like you're helping them to find their truth or find their way towards their own happiness and love. So you've got grace, and this is you. This is the divine feminine grace. This is about you being kind and gentle and having compassion and being reserved in a way, not jumping in with too much information, just being the feminine in the situation. And you've got stability. So I feel this is what I'm connecting with. It's like you're helping these 7 brothers to find stability in some way, to find their way to where they're currently going to, whether that's to find a bride or to find their divine feminine or to move towards happiness or love or success or abundance, whatever it is they want. And the sun energy is really you. You're the warmth, you're the light, you're the power. So I feel you're being guided to remain graceful in this situation. What else? Yeah, reach out. So you may be reaching out to them or they may be reaching out to you. But I feel you're helping them to reach out to their light or their truth. So I've got this message coming through where you're helping these 7 brothers to step into their masculine power, to reach out to their feminines or to help them to move towards whatever they want in their life. That's your goal, or that's what you're meant to do. So I feel the sun energy is actually you. And that's you connecting with the creator or connecting with the divine. And you've got the changes there as well with the dragonfly. So I feel there's lots of changes coming in with these 7 brothers between now and July. So I'm seeing that as 2 to 7, 27. This could also be about changes occurring in their lives between now and 2027 that you're a big part of. So you help them to make the required changes. But ultimately, I'm seeing the sun as you. You're the energy of the sun. You give them help and support and warmth and grace and power to step forward and reach out to whomever or whatever they need to move towards. I hope that helps, okay? And we got CeCe Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? So how does your love feel today? I'm bewitched by your silence. So if you're quiet at this current time, it's actually helping the connection because your person is mesmerised by you. Curious about what you're doing, wondering what you're up to, checking you out on social media, feeling drawn to you. So your silence it's drawing them in, it's magnetic. And obviously, the more silent you are, the more curious they are about you anyway. So the more likely to step into their masculine energy and take action. And they get lost in your eyes. So also thinking about your eyes, thinking about the way that looking into your eyes, only you will ever do. When they look into your eyes, looking into your eyes is that feeling of knowingness of you're the one for me. that feeling of coming home. So whatever the current situation or cycle is, you'll get through this. Okay, whatever it is that you're going through, trust that you'll overcome it and prevail. There could be a big shift coming in between now and May, or over the next 5 weeks or so. But I feel the more you let go, the quicker things will happen. And that is what you're doing. You know, he said, I'm bewitched by your silence. I'm drawn to you because you're being silent, or because you've pulled your energy back. So, yeah, and that's because you're focusing on your independence in your silent power. So you've got silent power here. So the silence has power at this current time. And I feel it's your silence. So I'm not saying you were like ignoring him in any way. I feel like you're just working on you. You're having fun. You know, you're working on good times. This is you celebrating life and working on your own independence. And that's making you very magnetic to him. It's pulling him in like a moth to a flame. So let me just bring in the separation oracle. Whatever it is, there it is, okay. So what else do you need to know? Okay, what does he want you to know in this time? Yeah, why haven't you reached out? Am I that easy to forget? So it's triggering him that you're quiet. And it's moving him towards you. It's helping him to step forward. So am I that easy to forget? Obviously not. Okay, you're obviously thinking about him constantly. But that doesn't mean you have to be initiating contact. You're allowing him to step forward towards you. So I feel he could reach out soon because he's triggered by your silence. So keep doing what you're doing. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation, honey. I just woke up seeing a horror dream. I was making out with someone who was possessed, feeling extremely scared, took a shield urgently. Well, obviously Archangel Michael is with you. And, you know, we have these dreams. It's like purging fears out, or purging things out that need to go. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know? Obviously you've called on him to shield you. Ling says, he donated... yeah, I don't know why he retracted his question, Daniel. I don't know why you retracted your question, honey. The mod didn't do that, so I don't know why that happened. But yeah, put it in, okay, and then let me know. Okay, now look at this for Saranga for interesting. Shield. Now you've just said, I took a shield. Well, that's confirming to you that that shield is there, just in case you didn't know. Okay, I mean, how powerful is that, okay? I am your shield, and I will protect you and keep you safe. So it's like Archangel Michael is coming through directly with that message, saying, there's no need to worry. You asked and it was given. Okay, I already shielded you. You are shielded. There's nothing to worry about. So let it go. Give it to heaven. You know, I had a dream not long ago that I was dead, and it was very bizarre, and it was on my mind for about a day, and then I let it go. You know, so we have weird dreams. We really do. So you are shielded. That's what you need to know. I don't need to go into any more detail about that because you're already shielded. Okay, actually, let me bring you in. They're telling me to bring in the dream deck. Hang on a minute. I've got to find it. Hang on. Where is it? There's a specific deck I want. Where is it? I can't find it. I'm not meant to bring it in. Sometimes I can't see for looking, honestly. Where is it? Oh, it's there. It's right in front of my face. That's what I mean. Sometimes the answer is right in front of your face. So what do you need to know about this dream? You were possessed. You were scared. What do you need to know? You've got unicorn, reaching for your dreams, and moonstone. So this could even be about you releasing fears about reaching your dreams. You're being guided to go for it in a dream. Okay, and you've got innocence, trust and honesty, and mystery and intuition. So this could even be something that's revealed to you through your intuition between now and the full moon. It could be about a decision to go for something in your life. And obviously I'm not saying make out with somebody who's possessed. What I'm saying is it's about knowing that you have a choice and you can choose what to do next when you operate in honesty and integrity. I hope that helps, okay? So Daniel says he retracted his question by accident. So Daniel says, messages from Jennifer, what do I need to know? So what does Jennifer want to say to Daniel? So give me time. So she just needs more time, okay? And you retracting your question like that, and perhaps not even realising you did that, that could be a sign that she's wrote a message out to you, but then like deleted it or checking out to sending it to you. So that could be a sign in itself, and that's why she's saying, give me time. I am healing, give me time, okay? I have to release the past, give me time. Trust me. Give me time. So I feel if you trust her and give her time, she's going to show up the way you want her to, or she's going to show up for you. Okay, so what else does she want to say? She's saying to you, you're the love that was made for me. So she feels like you belong together. I feel you just need to give her time to move forward towards you, show up correctly, and release something from the past. So what's your guidance at this time? So you've got to give her time. But I feel she may well have written a message out and then retracted it, okay? Maybe you have too, okay? Passage. It's like a transition moment. And you've got freedom, eagle. You're going to see eagles. So when you start seeing eagles, you may already be seeing them. Where did that card go? Right under the table. When you see an eagle, that's a huge sign she's going to be moving towards you in her freedom. I feel this is like a transition time. It's like walking through a doorway. You know, you're not at one side, you're not at the other side, you're still in it. So I definitely feel that she's moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Joy, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, what is my person processing since our last communication, and what does he want to say? So what's he processing, or what does he want to say? What's he processing, or what does he want to say? What clear card? I feel he's processing what he actually wants to say. You know, it's like, so he doesn't want to say something too abruptly. I fantasize that you were mine, meeting up with you and stealing kisses. So he's fantasizing about you. He's thinking about that, meeting up with you, kissing you, being around you. That's what he's thinking about. Because the passion is real and he feels that. He feels you. So there's a lot of desire and kundalini between the two of you when you're not together. And he's communicating with music. Give me fear. You know, it feels like he's a little bit afraid to say something, or he doesn't want to mess something up. There's fear there. So he's processing and communicating with you in the meantime through music. So obviously we're going to try and find out what he's processing. But he may be processing the passion. You know, just the intensity of the connection and the way he wants you. That could be what he's processing. So what's he saying to you in music? Because he's communicating in music. Yeah, you spark something real in me. The firework effect. So it's all the passion between you two. The fireworks, the intensity. He's not used to it. It makes him afraid and vulnerable, okay? And we got Earth Song, be part of the solution. So he wants to ground this connection. He wants to be part of the solution instead of adding to the problem. And that's obviously about you having a mission together as well. So what else is he trying to communicate to you? He's saying to you, what you want, I want too. Now, that card that came out is affair. And I feel what he wants you to know is he doesn't want an affair with you. He wants to commit to you. What you want, I want too. Commitment including marriages in your future. They imagine you walking up the marriage aisle and saying, I do. They dream about you becoming theirs. This is a strong message about building a life together. A proposal is on the way. And I feel that scares him. Because this love is cosmic. Your 5D connection is really strong right now, and you'll be meeting up to make love and connect. So you're probably having very vivid dreams about him too. Your cosmic connection is proving to you that the love you have for each other is so much more than just what you experience in the physical world. So again, it goes beyond the physical world, and I feel that's what scares him because he's never had a connection with anyone else that way. Yeah, it's not the right time. Trust in divine timing and divine order. Angels are all around you. Focus on service. So focus on service. Now, I want to bring in as well, because I know you loved that deck yesterday. I want to bring in Wisdom with the Empress, which is also the Carrot deck, okay? So what do you need to know? What do the angels want you to know? You've got ground yourself through meditation and breath work. Use crystals for healing and protection. Okay, so ground yourself. And I feel he wants to ground this connection as well. And that's Jonas, that's Rob's carrot there. You've got balance, work and play. Okay, which I feel you are also doing. I feel that's definitely what he wants to do. And use affirmations in the morning. Affirm I am ready for a wonderful day. I love that, okay? I hope that helps. No worries, Lynn, don't worry. Is there anything else you need to know what he's... Let's do the Karmic Tarot. Just to see what comes out. Yeah, the King of Wands. He wants to be loyal to you. And anything he's done before, he feels immense guilt over it. And that was all like, it wasn't real love what he was experiencing before. You know, all the kind of interactions he's had with people in the past. It wasn't real love. It was duty, obligation, loyalty out of duty, obligation. You know, feeling like perhaps that's what he's always done. And he feels immense guilt over the past. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. A message from her 3D self, please. What does she plan to do next? Will she actually have the courage to move forward with us? So what does she want you to know? Okay, first gone out is tugging. So you're tugging on her heart and she's tugging on you. I've got to get up. So yeah, I do feel she's going to do something because I've got to get up to get that card. So I've got to get up to get this card, which is always. So I feel what she's saying is I'll always do what I need to do. Okay? Always. So she's saying to you, no matter how much time has passed, I'm still burning with desire for you. No matter how much time has gone by, I feel this message is more about every lifetime. She'll always find a way back to you. And you feel that tugging. You know, you feel that pull to each other. It's a pull, a magnetic pull. And she feels it all night. So I feel that it's like she's saying always, all night. So she feels it in the day, she feels it at night, this tugging. But I feel it's at night when things get really intense for her. And she wants to be with you all night long as well. So this is also about her wanting to spend time with you. And I want to make love to you all night long. So this is very, it's very intense, the passion and the feelings there. But what I'm connecting with intuitively is, she feels it at night, all night, so she could be dreaming about you. She knows you're always the one that's tugging on her heart. She always feels drawn to you, and you're the one that she's always wanted. So that's how she feels. You've got the firework effect there, and she's saying, I want to take care of you. And obviously you don't need anyone to take care of you, but she wants to be there for you, and she wants to listen to you, and she wants to be there through the good and the bad. And she's communicating with you through music, hear my message through music. So and you may even hear, they give me the Fireworks song by Katy Perry. What's that? Firework. I'm not going to sing that, obviously, I can't sing. But the firework effect is the spark and the desire, and it's always been there. But I feel that they give me that song. Okay, it wasn't Katy Perry who sang that one. Because I'm thinking of it in Moulin Rouge, because obviously we know it's in Moulin Rouge. But the firework, your love is like a firework or whatever it is, that I feel you're going to hear that song, and that's going to be a sign that yes, she is doing this. Okay, so I'm going to bring music messages in. I just want to see what else is coming through. I've been thinking about the things you used to say. Okay, so this could be things you used to say about her, the way you made her feel, or it could be things you've actually said about the connection, or about, I'm not necessarily saying twin flames, but you've said things that she's still thinking about, replaying conversations. So she's going over and over in her mind things that, obviously she's thinking about now in more detail. No more donations, please, while I catch up, guys, okay? So you've got to prepare for change. You're being prepared for this change. She is coming back to you. It's happening now. I'm not saying it's happening in this moment, but it is happening, and you're being prepared for that. So you could see 12-12. And you've got every day her love for you gets deeper and stronger. This love grows with time. It gets stronger and more powerful as each day passes. Be still and know that she is falling even deeper in love with you at this very moment. Okay, so she is falling deeper in love with you every day. You're being prepared for change. I do feel she is going to come to you. So yes, she will move forward to you. What else do you need to know? Yeah, I just said no more donations, guys, so I can catch up. I'm an hour behind, okay, so I need to catch up. I have to put a stop on them at some point. It's okay. So my mods, obviously, I've only got Donna in, I think, at the moment, and Lisa. So we've got the Eight of Cups. Look at that. Can't get a bigger sign than that. She will walk away from the past to begin again with you, to have a fresh start with you. She will walk away from a relationship that has outgrown her soul. So the answer is yes. Okay, but again, it's in divine timing. This could be a sign of something happening between now and August time. I want to get timings out. She's got to step in her power first. You've got to find her power first. So you'll be seeing 10-10. Let me see if I can get a timing out on the other deck. So I feel the answer is yes, which you already know. You've got, look, we're in March. It jumped out. We're in March now. She wants to reach out now. She wants to come forward now. So you've got to be patient with the when. Anything can happen at any time. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Kashif's message for me. So what's Kashif's message for you? I love your body, okay? So he's attracted to you, clearly. I want to take care of you. So it's not just about being with you physically. He wants to take care of you. He wants to be able to give you a life. But obviously he can't currently because of his situation. So what's going on in his karmic cycle? And what's he wanting you to know? Regretting the past. And he feels resentment about it because he feels like he could miss out on something wonderful with you. He has a sense of loss when it comes to you and a fear of missing out. So he's worried about missing a chance with you that would be out of this world, and he feels a lot of resentment about that towards his, his own self really, but towards his situation, and he is regretting the past and things he's done. So he's not happy where he is. That's what he needs you to know. Okay, what else does he want to say to you? What else does he want to say to you? I wish I could give you my heart, but I saw him watching you from afar. So he wants to give you his heart, but obviously he feels like he can't do that right now. Give me a block there. Because he's got armour around his heart. So he is very cold at this current time. He's shut his heart down to everyone. So he's watching you from afar. So he is watching you in his own way. And he's saying choosing you feels so right. So he does feel he will choose you when the time is right. Because he's got to choose himself to do that. I hope that helps. Okay, so there is potential there in the future. Because he knows as well he doesn't want to miss out on the opportunity. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation. Liz, message from West. Once I'm in union, will I move on with him? Once I'm union, will I move on with him? What do you mean move on with him? Do you mean like move to somewhere new or make a change? Is that what you mean? Because obviously, you'll choose what you do wherever you go or what happens. So what does he want to say? I'm not quite sure what you mean by will I move on with him? Okay, because obviously you're going to be with him in union, so you're going to move wherever you decide to go. So I want to hold you in my arms. Will I move in with him? Well, obviously if you're in union, you're going to move. He's intending to marry you, so you're not going to do that in separate places, are you? It's like the angel saying, what? Why are you even asking that question? When you're in union, you're going to be on the path to marriage. So obviously you're going to be living with him. Or do you mean, are you going to move to him or is he going to move to you? Is that what you mean? It's like the angel just saying, come on, Janie, you know the answer to that one, right away. Well, he's saying, I want to hold you in my arms, okay? I will come forward to you in time. So what he wants you to know at this current time is that he is going to come towards you in time. He's going to come forward to you. He will do that, and I feel you're going to hug each other. It's like you'll come back together and it will just feel right, and you'll hold him and say, everything's going to be okay, or that's going to be how you come together. So I feel he's going to come forward to you in person, in time, and you're going to hold each other. That's going to be the first step, really. Now, obviously, that could be like through a message or, and you meet up because of a message. So obviously he's going to have to contact you somehow to have this interaction. But I feel that's going to be the first step to union. And that will probably be how you come into union, that you have a hug and that just changes everything. Okay, that's what I feel I need to share with you. So once you're in union, are you going to move in together? I feel the answer is yes. So you're going to walk away from the past to begin again, have a fresh start. So it could be you move in together in a new place. You could have a completely fresh start somewhere new. Now that could be a relocation, or it could be like you just move to somewhere new together, like you just buy a house or you just rent somewhere, but you're going to walk away from something that's outgrown your soul. So this could even be you moving on from where you live or a job or something, because it says walk away from a relationship, job or situation that your soul has outgrown. So I feel you're going to have the opportunity to begin again in some way, shape or form. Now this could be happening around August time, okay? So what else do you need to know? When you're in union, what's going to happen, or what do you need to know about union? You've got retreat. So this could be like somewhere that's like a retreat. So it could be somewhere that's in the country or out of the way, or I mean, it could be a snowy place. You've got snow in this card, but this is a winter card. So this could be like a move around winter time. Just bear with my chat jump then. Let me go back so I don't lose where I am. There I am. Okay, so it could be winter time. So you could obviously come together for that hug in August time. And then you could move in somewhere in winter time. So I see winter as like December, January, February retreat. This could also be about spending time together over the winter time. Or it could be as well that you've had that retreat time over this winter time where you haven't been together. But I'm seeing this as it could be somewhere out of the way. So that could be a sign for you with the snow. It could be somewhere snowy or where there's snow. But I'm seeing like a house there, like a house away from everything. So it could be a detached house or a house with grounds or something like that. But I feel it's going to be something wonderful regardless. Let me pull another union card. Yeah, no more donations please guys, because we're now behind, so I need to catch up, okay? So what's going to happen in union? Okay, even grocery shopping is exciting with you. So you're going to love doing the mundane, boring things together. He's going to shower you with gifts as well. I have a gift for you, and I'm so grateful for you, my love. So he's going to show you constantly how grateful he is for you with gifts. Okay, I hope that helps, okay? We got Janie again there, says, does Wes, I know, isn't that interesting? Look at this. Does Wes want to come in strong, give me an expensive gift, and propose fairly quickly? Now, isn't that interesting? When we've got, I have a gift for you coming up. So I feel the answer to that is yes. Okay, because he's grateful for your love. So I feel that really answers that question without me even seeing that then. Blows my mind, the angels, honestly. So because he's so grateful for you and the love you share, he's going to give you gifts. And you're going to enjoy doing normal things like grocery shopping. So again, I feel this is showing you that you're going to be living together pretty quickly. Okay, so is he going to propose quickly, or what do you need to know about this? You've got stillness, and they give me success straight away. But he says reflecting pool stillness. So I feel like you're going to make him feel calm. He's going to be wanting to claim you because of how you make him feel. You make him feel still and calm and like everything's relaxed. It's like you bring peace to him. Thank you, that's the message. You bring peace into his heart. And he's going to be claiming you for that reason, okay? What else? He wants to talk, and the pain is killing him too. So he's missing you too at this current time. And the pain is killing him, you know, being away from you, but also everything he's been through. And when he wants to talk to you, it's going to come in, you know, quickly. Just bear with, my chat moved again. It keeps jumping up. No more donations, please, guys. It keeps moving my chat up here. There we go, okay. So I feel that he will talk about all of this with you as well. I feel he will talk about the past, and he will talk about what he's been through. He's going to open up to you. Look, you got the 10 of Cups coming up. I mean, it's just confirming again. You'll be blessed with a happy home, a successful relationship. 10 of Cups can mean marriage. It can mean everything you want. To continue this, make as much time for you and your connection with Source as you make time for him. So when you come in union, it's so important that you have time for yourself as well as making it all about the connection. And that'll help you to keep your connection strong with him to communicate. So I feel there's going to be lots of communication. I'm not feeling the proposal like super quick, like you're going to be together and boom, there's a proposal. But you are working towards it with a happy home. So I'm seeing union as more important than anything else, okay? But this is showing you he will want that with you, and that's where it's heading towards. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Scorpion. Thank you for the donation. Will my twin flame and me be together? Thank you so much, Patricia. So, are you and your twin flame going to be together? Okay, I'm sorry for everything I've done. So, first of all, your twin will apologise to you for everything they've done. Okay, I'm so sorry for everything I've done. Okay, so there will be an apology coming in first. What else do you need to know? You're the only thing I want to touch. Okay, so you're the only person your masculine actually wants to physically touch. So you're the one they desire. So I feel like they aren't attracted to anybody else, no matter what the circumstances are. My love is like a game of roulette. So you may feel like you've been going round and round in circles in the situation. And I feel your person wants to take a chance on you and take a chance on this love. So I do feel that you're going to take a chance on each other. And I do feel it will move forward out of a cycle. So it feels like you may have been repeating cycles, and that repeating cycle will shift into a relationship. Yeah, Queen of Cups, you are a very special person. They don't want to lose you. The connection you have is spiritual and strong. So enhance your psychic powers by talking to your angels, being kind and gentle, and focus on service. But ultimately this has come out because this person knows how special you are. Okay, so will you be together? So I feel the answer is yes, but I want kind of confirmation of this. Magic, moonlight, enchantment, magic. So I feel it's showing you that yes, it will feel magical as well. This is also something that's been shifting into place since 2025. Got 25 on that card, or that's what it looked like for me. I just want to see what's been learned at this current time. Yeah, there's so much unspoken. There's so many things left to say. There's so much that your person wants to express to you. And I feel that's their lesson at this time, that they need to be able to express their love to you or open up, and you need to allow them to do that. So have we got a timing for you coming together? You must believe, because it's not yet. You've got to release. Is this where you're releasing fears or releasing the past or letting go? So make sure you believe in, especially if you're seeing 1111 or 111 or something could be happening around November. But it's so important you believe. I feel yes when you believe. I feel you're going to be together anyway. It's inevitable, but you must believe. Look, it says happening at the bottom of the deck there. I hope that helps again. You could even see 2121. Janie, thank you for the donation. Elma is old boyfriend and we're friends. Why? Spiritually. So why? Because you're doing the work, part of your lessons and growth, okay, to move you into alignment with what you're truly meant to have in your life. So it's like, it says your person will heal best when you do. So in other words, you and Alba have had to heal from each other and go through things. He's been a part of your journey, it's like a catalyst. So he's been a part of your growth to move you into alignment with your truth, so you can move to wherever you're meant to be. And the crow there is about your psychic power. So he's been part of your journey spiritually and part of your alignment with your twin. But it says you were magnetising each other back into orbit. So if you're back in touch again, it's because there may be more work to do. You may have more lessons to learn with each other or more things you can go through together. So not feeling like a relationship, but, it just reminds you as well, you could have asked for a sign. Like I asked for a sign I asked God directly the other day for a sign about twin flames. And the sign I got was not what I expected at all. It blew my mind, actually. I'm not going to say what it was, but it was to do with a catalyst. And I was like, that just gave me a huge sign that this journey is real. I'm feeling the same energy around you. You've got blossom, so you may have a blossoming relationship with Alma. It may be a good friendship. You may just stay in touch, or not necessarily saying you're going to have a full-blown relationship with this person. It may be something you're working on. Something is definitely blossoming between the two of you, or there's an opportunity for something to happen or grow. And this could be just being friends, or it's like you're in each other's lives for a reason, You've helped each other grow and evolve and blossom. But I feel that's ultimately what you need to know, is being part of your growth and learning on a spiritual level. And that's a beautiful thing. So you don't need to lose touch with people because of that. They give me fear. I hope that helps, okay? That doesn't mean you're going to be with him. But I feel, again, it's about allowing everything to unfold naturally and just taking it one day at a time. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. How is my trip to Nashville going to go? Forgive me, fear. Let go of your fear. It will go however you feel it will go. Remember, your thoughts become things. So if you see it going well, it will. If you call on your angels, it will run even more smoother for you. If you think there's going to be worry there or struggle, then that's what you'll experience. They give me fear. So there's some fear around this. Hold your vision. This is what I've just said. Focus on what you desire with unwavering faith and it will manifest. Set your intentions, but make today your goal. So in other words, see it going well. Visualize how you want it to go. Think, how do I actually want it to go? What do I want to happen? And then you visualize that and then give it to heaven. And you got the Ace of Pentacles. Great things are on the horizon. Now, this could be a trip that you're having between now and April, or between December and April, or you may even go again. It will be a powerful time to receive many blessings. So I feel you're going to receive many blessings there if you see it that way. But I feel that the blessings, or the right time for this to happen, is between now and April, or December to April next year. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thanks for the donation. Any message from Zeke? So what does Zeke want you to know? So Zeke is saying to you, I will break through one day no matter where you are. So he is going to break through his challenges, and he's going to get to you no matter where you are or no matter what's happened. But I feel this is about a breakthrough. I will break through. There is going to be a breakthrough in your connection no matter what's going on. So again, that's a sign about coming together when the time is right. And you may see penguins as well, which is a sign of a breakthrough. He's asking you to trust him. And remember, that's your lesson, to trust him to change, to trust him to move forward, to trust him to take action, to trust him to show up for you the right way. And we've got all night long. And I feel when the time is right, you're going to spend time together all night long. You're going to make love together all night long. It's going to be worth the wait. And that's what he's asking you to trust in. What else? Okay. You've got the clarity. So I feel he's gaining clarity at this current time, and so are you. And luck is on your side, opportunities. So you may be seeing 313. You may be seeing ladybugs as well. You may see hawks. Hawks are a sign of clarity. So when the time is right, there's going to be a breakthrough. And you may be awaiting results, feeling alone, but you're never alone because your angels are with you. He's already on the path to you. Okay, remember, you may be awaiting results. It will happen in divine timing. So instead of waiting, focus on self-love and self-care. So let me bring you a card for you. 6 of Wands. Be proud of what you're achieving right now, which I feel you are. So you could be going through some kind of recognition with work, promotion, business opportunities. All things are possible for you. I hope that helps, okay? And Marge, thank you for the donation. Can you tell me about my future? What do you need to know? The angels say what you're going through currently is an opportunity to forgive and heal the past. And I feel someone from your past could be returning to you. This could be a past friend or family member. I feel it's more likely love. Someone's coming back to you between now and June from the past. And it's going to be an opportunity for you to forgive them, perhaps forgive the situation, to clear away on any old memories, to create space for new memories. So this could be you preparing through clearing your clutter, getting ready for something to happen. Okay, and the angels say if an old love returns, it must be something fresh and new to work. So it needs to be renewed in some way. Otherwise, release them and move forward. So again, if this person comes back perhaps the same way as before, in the same way they did before, and you don't feel like there's been any soul growth, then obviously move forward. But I feel that this person is going to return in a new way. They give me fear, and they give me a sneeze. I don't know if it's going to come or not, because sneezing is a sign of making a mistake. So you may be afraid of making a mistake with this person if they return, and if they think it's coming. We got my attention there. So I feel there's going to be an opportunity to have a blast from the past. And you got recognition. You have met your mirror. Your soul remembers them. So this is someone you're thinking about. You already know this person. Someone's going to come back into your life, possibly between now and June, that you've had a connection with before. And there's going to be an opportunity to perhaps make new memories with this person. And you're going to worry about making a mistake, because they're giving me a sneeze that's not quite manifesting. And that may be because you're thinking, I don't want to make the same mistakes. You've got wisdom. Well, you're wiser now, you're stronger now, and you know who you are. You've got your truth, so you have to follow your heart and your truth and do what's right inside. So listen to your intuition connecting with this person when they come in, because you are wiser now than you were. And I feel this person has grown up a lot too. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. Hi, hun, DM messages. So what does your masculine want you to know? I love it when you dance, okay? Now, dancing can be about flow, being more in the flow of the journey, being more at peace with things. It's not necessarily about actually dancing, but your person may have seen you dancing or may have connected with you when you've gone out dancing. So may have seen it when you've dressed up to go out and seen that on social media in some way. we've got senses on alert. So I feel you put their senses on alert when you're relaxed and going with the flow and enjoying your life, or even when you're dancing. They can feel you. So I feel your person is feeling you at this current time, and you're feeling them. And your senses may be on alert when you go out. So maybe you're going out dancing, or you're being guided to, and then you're going to have some kind of communication coming in. Your masculine is actually going through a big tower moment at this current time, created by their ego. So it's their ego that's going in the way. It's their ego that's sabotaging things. Any chaos and upheaval is created through their mind. So they're going through a bit of a chaotic time at this time, which I feel you're being protected from. What else do they want you to know? They're saying, choosing you feels so right, and I'm watching you from afar. So they're currently watching you. So I feel your person is seeing you on social media in some way, or watching you in some way. Especially if you've been out somewhere and you've dressed up for it and they've liked what they've seen. Okay? And they want to choose you because it feels right with you, even though it's not about choosing you directly. It's about choosing themselves first, okay? So there's going to be some kind of decision made. So I want to see what's going on in their life, because they're going through a tower. Yeah, they're afraid of change. They need to release something, but they're afraid. They're afraid of letting go, starting again. They may be scared of losing money, reputation, stability. So it's their fear of change that's causing a problem. But they've got to change. Life is change. I hope that helps, okay? Steph, thank you for your donation. Hi, there's any message from Zach? So what does Zach want you to know? Irresistible. Okay, so he finds you irresistible. I long to pull you into a secluded space and take you without hesitation. So he's thinking about how irresistible you are, hoping you can trust him again. And he wants to believe this is real. Maybe you're thinking, I don't know if this is real when he comes forward. It's like, because he's hurt you, he's worried about if you're going to actually believe him when he comes towards you with something real, if you're going to trust him again, if you're going to allow him back in. So I feel there's fears there around him not feeling like you're going to let him back in. So he may be fearing rejection. Yeah, we've got judgment. He may be afraid of you rejecting him, and that's currently holding him back. He wants to take action towards you, but he's struggling. He's worried about what you're going to say or what you're going to do, and it's not really about you at all, it's about himself. So he wants to take action towards you because you're his dream and his goal. And it's a great time to move forward, but his fear of being judged is in the way. I feel when he comes forward, he's going to apologise to you. And this could be after March, because it's in reverse, because this card's March, okay, when I connect with it. But I feel that he wants to reach out now, but he's struggling. So it could be like the end of March or moving into April when he actually does reach out. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. ST's feelings and thoughts towards me, and I have a job interview. How will it go? Will I get the job? Well, again, it's about what your perception is. So visualise it going well, and it will. Okay? So what's going to happen in this job interview? 2 of Wands, exactly what I've just said. Hold your vision. Focus on what you desire with unwavering faith, and it will manifest. So if you have faith that it's going to work out, it will. Set your intentions, but make today your goal. Great things are being created. Okay, so it could well be that you get this job between now and April. Okay, and this could have been something you've been manifesting or wanting since December to April. I definitely feel by April you're going to have a new job, or it could possibly be this job, but there's a blessing on the horizon. So I feel that's a very positive sign that if you keep your vision strong and you have faith and you have confidence, then you're going to get this job, yes, okay? But even if you don't, something will still be showing up for you by the end of April, but I feel it's very likely you will get this job. So what's SD's thoughts and feelings towards you? SD's thoughts and feelings. I promise you union. So this person feels like you could have a future together. Okay. So I promise you union. It's like this person feels like they could promise you something. That you're worth promising something. That something is blooming with you. They want to open up, but they're struggling with that. So that's what they may be struggling with. So SD wants to open up to you about their feelings for you that are blossoming and growing. That they want to promise you something in the future, possibly a future. However, they may be struggling to open up. So I do feel this person sees a future with you, and that's how they feel. That's how they feel towards you, but they're struggling with opening up, okay? So anything else they want to say to you, ST's feelings and thoughts towards you. Yeah, is this path for me? Wheel of Fortune. They may even feel like you're destined to be together in some way, but the question is, so is this path for me? So I feel this person is kind of at a crossroads about how to pursue you or what to do next. Personal trainer. So I do feel they have thoughts about you in that way and they see something blossoming with you in the future, but they're at a crossroads or they're working out what to do about it. So if nothing's happened yet, that's why. And obviously if they're your personal trainer, they may not want to cross those boundaries. But I do feel they're thinking about it. They feel a special bond with you. They may feel destined. I'm not saying that person is your destiny, but that may be how they feel. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm at the top of the chat, so I'm going to get some out of the chat then. So we're going to do Jacinta says, Liz, what is this Friday the 13th bringing for me and my mum? What is the weekend bringing for me and my mum? Why did P's friend contact me out of nowhere today? So what is Friday the 13th bringing? Jumping out, okay? Oh, so we've got happiness and you've got family. Happy family, spending time together, don't give up. And I feel the message here is don't give up. Don't give up on your mum. Don't give up on happiness. There could be some back issues, okay? When I bent down to get that, it's like I threw my back out there. Okay, it didn't hurt, but it just got my attention. So again, this could be like stability issues, worry, fear. So just have faith, okay, that there's happiness on the horizon here. And I feel this is what's coming in over the weekend. It's like what's ahead for you is happiness, but you have to allow it in. Because happiness is an inside job. It's not one that you get from money or stability. You get it from feeling it. And you get that feeling from family. And obviously your mum is your family, you're her family. So spending time together will make you happy. That's what I'm picking up on, like the opportunity to have some time together. Why did P's friend contact you out of nowhere? These cards are flying everywhere. We've got strength to give you strength to perhaps trust the connection more, to have faith that this connection is strong between you, because it's a sign of you and him coming back together. Because it's something connected with him. It says friend. So his friend contacting you is a sign that this connection and this bond is strong. It's the way the universe gets your attention. It's like, you know, if you're going to have contact because, and I'm talking to everyone, you start seeing it everywhere. You start seeing the name everywhere, or you feel an urgency, or you feel something's coming. If things are meant to be silent, you stop seeing the name, or it's like it goes on a break. So you have to trust what you're seeing, and this is a sign that the connection you share is ancient and strong. You know, the ancient oak tree. And from a small acorn, a mighty oak tree grows. So from small things, big things happen. But I feel ultimately it's to buoy your faith and to be strong, okay? I've been feeling him a lot, so trust in that. Let's see what he wants to say to you. What does P want to say to you? He's saying to you, you make me feel complete. And it jumped in my letters. Let's bring some letters in. So you may want to put these into something. You've got H-A-W. They give me Hawthorne for some reason. H-A-W-N-J-X-A-O. Okay, so those are your letters. You may want to write them down and perhaps make words out of them or see what you're guided to. Obviously, you've got J, that's your name, Jacinta. We've got H-A-W-N-J-X-A-O. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Samantha says, in the cinemas, second night in a row. What's that one then? I actually got my ticket as well. Not that anyone cares, but I was so excited because the Magic Faraway Tree comes out and it's one of my favourite childhood book series. And I can't believe they've made it into a film. I've definitely manifested that from being a kid. Because I always thought, I hope one day they make that into a film. And I got my ticket for it. It's on at the end of the month. So I just saw you put something about the cinema. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. But I saw you put something about the cinema in there. Let's do Vintage says, this is for Vintage 2 Vixen. Hi Liz, when will I fall in love again? It's been a very long time. When you're ready. You'll fall in love again when you're ready. Okay. What you put in, you'll get out. Hard work will pay off. So put the effort in, but make time to play as well. So you may be busy with work. Maybe you've been really busy with work and you haven't had time. Maybe you've just been working on yourself. But I feel there's a possibly an air, well, they give me air and earth coming in, possibly a earth or an air sign coming in to your life. So someone is going to come in. There is someone coming. And this could be after August time, or it could even be over the next 8 weeks or so. But I feel you've got to make time to play as well. You know, you may be busy, maybe the alignment isn't right. So ask yourself the question, when was the last time I went out? When was the last time I did something for myself? But I do feel someone's coming in, yes. Furthest timeline out is August for this. So you could meet them on the other side of August, like September time. But I'm getting like as soon as you let go and have some fun. But I feel you've been working on you. You've been finding your way. But I do feel someone's coming in. They're giving, this is an earth sign, but they're giving me air as well, air or earth. Or could have the traits of that. You know, like someone who's grounded, someone who's got a good career. Also someone who could perhaps be a deep thinker. And sometimes that can be annoying because then they can go into the head too much. But I feel that you could even meet this person at work. Okay, so there is someone coming in for you, but I feel you've got to have more fun. That's coming through intuitively. I hope that helps, okay? I want to go to Denise. I saw Denise in the chat. There we are. Well, hi, Liz, what with the situation I'm dealing with, will everything work out and be okay? So with the situation you're dealing with, you've got the Hierophant. You've got to make a commitment to yourself and others. So as long as you make a commitment to yourself first, then it will work out with others. This could be connected with commitment, like marriage or commitment or love. Let's just see what else comes up. Will this work out, this situation you're in? What do you need to know? You've got manifesting your dreams. So I feel the answer is yes, because you're manifesting your dreams. And this could be in love, or it could be in commitment, or it could be about you making a commitment to something you're doing. That's how it will work out. So someone could make a commitment to you. You know, this isn't just about love. This could be in work or family. But you are manifesting your dreams. And the water spirit is also about letting go of the struggle and being in the flow of life and allowing things to unfold naturally. But yes, you're manifesting your dreams. I'm seeing that as a positive outcome. What else? See, these cards fly everywhere. They certainly make me work for this when I'm live. All this stretching. And you've got to find balance. As long as you find balance, or things will feel more balanced, but you will find balance. As long as you find balance, you'll feel better. So you could be finding balance over the next 2 weeks or so, 2 months at the latest. So I'm getting 2 months things moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Faria says, Liz, do you see my sister and her husband patching up soon, or are they going to get divorced? There is a third party. Okay, so what do we need to know about your sister and her situation? Oh, wow, the whole deck flew out there to push this other card towards me there. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords, we've got Justice, and we've got the King of Wands. It looks like a divorce, to be honest, especially with the Five of Swords and the Justice card there. It feels like there's some kind of loyalty to this situation out of duty. But I feel your sister feels defeated in this situation, depressed. She can't really see how things can change. So there is an opportunity to bring divorce in. So I would say divorce, looking at this the way it is. Divorce, moving out, legal battles, custody battles, property disputes, ending a karmic cycle. Because it's like there's guilt around, and I don't know if they get past this. Because I feel like, you know, Hassan wants to, he's loyal in a way, like he wants to perhaps sort it out. But I don't actually know if they'll be able to get past it. And I have to give you the truth. There is, I mean, there's hope there. There is hope there. I'm not saying all is lost, but the way the cards are falling out here, I feel that there's possibly someone else out there for her who would be able to give her a much better life. I mean, obviously she has to trust her intuition and do what her heart is telling her to do. But I feel she feels defeated and depressed in this situation and negative, and she doesn't quite know how it could change. But with the divorce card coming out, and that's specifically what you're asking, and the Five of Swords being that kind of energy as well, I feel that even if he kind of says, yeah, I'm going to change, and I don't feel that they'd be able to get past it. So I feel it's looking like divorce. Okay, let me just pull another card. I know that seems a bit macabre, but, you know, it's a very clear message, which is, I feel, what you need. You've got 6 of Wands. Be proud of what you're achieving. So it feels like she could work more on a career or other things in her life. She could even feel stronger by June. So promotion and recognition is possible at this time. So there could be other opportunities for her to get involved in that would make her feel independent and strong again. And it may even be that by June that she feels stronger to make a decision. So it may be she's working out what to do between now and June. So I'm not saying he isn't loyal to her, because I do feel there is loyalty there, but I feel she won't be able to get past it. That's what's coming through. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just pick this deck up that I just threw on the floor. I've got a minute. It's like, because I had 2 cards come out and then the whole deck flew out so that it would push the 5 of Swords onto the cards, onto the spread that I connected with. Everything happens for a reason at the end of the day. And this is my new karmic deck, if anyone's wondering. Just checking that's all the cards. So Jacinta, thank you for your donation. Liz, on Monday we're going to see a neurologist to find out why Mum's legs feel so weak and unsteady. She feels like her feet are not grounded on the floor. She's standing. Could be nerves of her legs. Well, that's like when you have panic attacks and things, you can have that feeling unstable. I had a panic attack the other night, actually. First one I've had in ages, and it's awful. I had a panic just for no reason, really. I mean, the thing is, going through perimenopause, you have crazy things going on anyway. But I had a bit of a panic attack, and my legs were all wobbly, and, you know, it's not nice. So what she's doing is the right thing, because she's asking for help. So obviously she's going for help with this, and that's what she feels she needed to do to receive some kind of answer or treatment. Get a good night's sleep. She might not be sleeping very well, and that could also be affecting her, okay? We've got give it time and breathe. So she may need to work on breath work, because when we breathe, obviously we feel better. Calm down. Yeah, breath work helps to calm down. So she may need to calm down a bit more. And again, I do feel this is all stress related. We've got natural aging. So again, it's all part of getting older and get some rest. So again, there's nothing really bad coming through in these cards. It's more about relaxing and resting and sleeping well and breathing. And but she's asking for help because she feels that will assist her. So I feel that's what you, and again, it's a sister, that could be sister. So sister could be important. That could be your sister, or it could be her sister. She had a panic attack last week, rushed to hospital. So again, she needs to be calmer. She needs to stay true to herself as well and stand up for what she believes in, to speak her truth and fight for what she wants. So what I'm feeling with this is she needs to be more assertive instead of just like letting everybody affect her energy, because again, it's about her learning to stand strong in her own power. So let me just see what animal is guiding her. You don't need to, you can donate if you want to, you don't need to. You've got divine feminine grace with the swan. So again, this is about being more relaxed and at peace. Well, this is you as well. Forgive me, fear there. The more relaxed you are, the better she feels, because the more you wobble and stress, the more she's going to pick up on that. There's fear there. So the more you go into your fear, the more it will affect her, remember. So I do feel the more at peace you are, the better it will be for her. I hope that helps, okay? But I don't feel there's anything really bad to worry about. I feel it's more she needs to relax, okay? Just be wary if they try and put her on things like pills or sleeping tablets. Just be aware of those things, because I feel Archangel Raphael is trying to steer her away from medication, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't do it. You've got to do what's right. And obviously, I'm not a medical professional. I've always tell you what the angels are saying. But sometimes having things like that can get addictive, okay? Sophia, thank you for the donation, honey. Weird, my question didn't post. Okay, so what's your question then, honey? She's on lots of tablets. Yeah, maybe she needs to look at that, okay? I'm just waiting for Sophia's question. Let's do Soul Girl while I'm waiting. Hi, Liz. Any messages from my grandmother? She passed away in 2020. So what does your grandmother want you to know? While I'm waiting for Sophia's question. So what does your grandmother want you to know? What does your grandmother want you to know? What does your grandmother want you to know? She's saying, I'm still here because you were still there. So she hasn't gone anywhere. In other words, she's still right there. When you need her, she's right there for you, helping you in ways that she's allowed to help you in. So what she's saying is God is in charge of everything, and she is allowed to help you in certain ways. So obviously she can be around you and guide you, but she can't like appear in front of you. So she said, I'm helping you with things in ways I am allowed to help so that you can learn and grow yourself. It's like she wants you to know if she could help you more, she would. But obviously you have to learn things too. And I'm still here because you're still there. So she's still with you and it's time for you. It's like she's saying, this is a time for you to give to yourself, to do things for you. Because maybe you've been doing everything for everybody else. It's like she wants you to put yourself first for a change, okay? What else does she want you to know? I always give you a good night kiss. Isn't that beautiful? Maybe that's something she did when you were a child. Okay? I always give you a good night kiss. So she's around you a lot as one of your guides, making sure you're okay. I hope that helps, okay? So we're going to do Sophia, I can see it now, says, single 2 years, concentrating on self and daughter. Is love coming? Is love coming? You got the 8 of Wands, yeah, things are happening now, okay? And you've got the Magician, you're creating the life of your dreams. So I feel that you're ready now. You perhaps weren't ready before, even if you felt you were, you're ready now. So I feel you're definitely in the energy of the Magician, wanting love, thinking, yes, I am ready now to share my life with someone, and that's going to manifest something very quickly. So something could happen within the next 8 weeks or between now and August at the latest. Things are happening now. This is swift action. So I'm blocking my throat there. And again, this could be communication that's blocked as well. So this could be a return. This could be a return of someone. They're blocking my throat. This could be even be a return of someone from the past, okay? It says swift action will lead to rapid results. If you're travelling, you'll be safe and protected. So you also have to make sure you're not blocking this. You're not blocking it. Communication in any way through fear. Okay, and they give me a runny nose as well, which is connected with intuition. It's like your intuition is going to be speaking to you. Just run there, my nose. I haven't got a runny nose. It was just something I was picking up on. So again, there may be some fears around trusting your intuition, because perhaps you're thinking, I want love, but I don't want to get hurt. So there could be some fears there. I hope that helps, okay? I just want to do a message for Daisy, says, may I get a romantic message and R and bucket messages. So what does R want to say to Daisy? What does R want to say to Daisy? I am healing. This card keeps coming up today. So I feel the masculines collectively are going through a lot of healing at this current time. I am healing. That's what he wants you to know. What's that card that just flew on the floor there? The Emperor. Look at that. The Emperor just flew on the floor. A father is impacting things. This could be God. God is bringing him in at the right time. A father, that's God. Okay. Stability, security, providing independence, childhood wounds. There could also be some wounds that he's healing connected with his own father, or if he is a father or he wants to be a father, or some wounds around, being a dad in some way. And you got justice, balance has been restored. So it feels like the right time will come for you to reconnect, okay? The right time will come. So you've got to be patient with that, okay? You said, I hear with love, and things are going to turn around. You've got an eclipse here, and you've got 9. Okay, I don't know if there's an eclipse in September. That's what I'm being guided to. No, it's in August. There's an eclipse in August. Something could be happening around that eclipse between then and September, but you got 9 there. You could even see 999, which is about spiritual growth. But I do feel things are going to turn around. So I see this as something happening around that eclipse, but I also see this as things turning around so that he can hear with love, so he can be around you with more of a loving ear, be more loving and kind to you and more gentle. Let me get one more card, and then I'm going to go to those donations. Your light breaks through my darkest hour. So all you need to do is keep shining your light, and that will bring a breakthrough in, and that will guide him to you. I hope that helps, okay? Marezo, thank you for the donation, honey. Does Kay want to have a long-term relationship with me? Does Kay want to have a long-term relationship with you? Yeah, I feel they have a vision of that. Great things are on the horizon. Okay, and we've got December to April will be a powerful time. Now, we're in that timeline now. So if something doesn't manifest between now and April, it's going to manifest between December and April ahead. Okay, so it's either going to be between now and April or between December to April 2027. But great things are on the horizon. Okay, it will be a powerful time to receive blessings. You just need to hold your vision. And I feel that Kay has a vision of being with you and they want to work towards that. For some reason, I'm getting this as more potent around December to April than between now and April. So I feel you've just got to be very patient, okay, with this process. Let me just use the divine timing deck and see what else comes out. Stability ahead. This could be December time. There's some stability coming in this connection around December. So December to April I'm getting. But I feel the answer is yes, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Oh, hang on, sorry. Oh, no, I haven't. I'm just checking I haven't missed anyone there. Feeling very out of place post that dream. So breathe, because remember Archangel Michael is shielding you. Also in general too. Also yesterday I got to know Annie called me selfish. Well, that's about them, not you. That doesn't mean you are selfish. It means that's their perspective from their own point of view. Okay, things are different. You know, I'll give you an example. I'm watching Charmed. And they actually sent this cop guy, Agent Brody, they sent him back to the past because he thought avatars had killed his parents. And he was like adamant that was the way it was. And he went back to the past and realised it wasn't the avatars that killed the parents. It was demons again. And I'm just giving you an example. Like we forget, don't we? So he had an idea in his mind that wasn't the truth. So again, this is what Annie thinks is the truth, but it's not. Doesn't mean you are selfish because someone thinks you're selfish. That's just their perspective in that moment. And that can always change, okay? So don't take it personally or think you've done something wrong. That will be his perspective, and more than likely he'll be healing some aspect of himself being selfish, okay? Because Chief and his entire group is character assassinating me. So what you're doing is you're letting other people have power over you. You're letting other people control how you feel about yourself. And that's, you know, it doesn't matter what people think about you. That's their perception through what they're going through. And a lot of the time, what they are projecting out onto another person is really what they're feeling about themselves. So it's very likely, for example, that Annie feels selfish themselves. And because Chief's group have got their own stuff going on. So you've got to not take anything personally. You can't control what people think about you, but you can control how you think about you. You've got seasons. Seasons come and seasons go. People will come and people will go. But the right people will stick around. And this is reminding you, people change their mind like the wind. So one day they may be character assassinating you, and then the next time they might be building you up. So what people think about you is actually none of your business. Who cares what people think? People come on here, one day they could say they love me, then they say they hate me. I don't care. It's nothing to do with me. People could watch a reading and it triggers them. And they're like, oh, I don't like Liz anymore because that reading triggered me. And then they may have an epiphany through it and say, oh, that reading was really good. And it doesn't matter. It's not about me or the reading. It's about their own personal journey. Does that make sense? So you've got to be very, impartial, really. Where you get to a point where you're like, I don't really care either way what people think about me because it's never about you at all. It's about themselves. As long as you've got it right with you and God, that's all that matters. It's like with your twin flame, for example, they could have an idea of you, but it's really about their own thoughts and feelings. And that can change. One minute they can be like, I'm not going there. Then the next day they can be like, yes, I am. It hurt me a lot. Yeah, it hurt you a lot, but you allowed it to. Remember that. No one has control over your thoughts but you. No one can hurt you without your own permission. We really hurt ourselves by the way we respond or react. I hope that helps, okay? A curious thank you for the donation. George's feelings and intentions towards me in next action. So what's George wanting you to know? He wants to speak his truth. So his next action towards you is to speak his truth. So he wants to be honest with you about something, okay? That's his intention, his next action. Your light breaks through my darkest hour. So all you need to do in this situation is keep shining your light. Because he's going to speak his truth to you. And, you know, if it doesn't come through what that truth is, it's because he wants to tell you himself. He's trying to find his centre. Currently, that's why there's a delay. He's saying let's live in the moment. I don't want to fight with you. I want to spend time with you. So he wants to come back in and speak his truth. Okay, so he's just trying to find his centre at this current moment. So I can't tell you what that truth is because I feel he wants to tell you, not me channeling it through. Let me just bring his dark truth then and see if I can get any other information out of him. I'm healing, I'm waking up, and I'm thinking. So he's saying, I see signs about you and our situation, and it freaks me out how accurate they are. I've been hearing songs and music that remind me of you, and it makes me want to reach out because I hate the silence, but I am healing. So he hates the silence. But what he actually wants to say to you is words to say. Okay, I feel like I can't bring them through because it's like something he wants to tell you that's between the two of you. Okay, and it's something private and special, okay? Anything else you need to know? Yeah, craving. He's craving you. No matter what I do, I can't stop wanting more and more of you. So he's craving you. So when is he going to speak his truth? Well, I feel you've got to hold your vision. It's definitely going to be this year. It could be during the Cancer season, or it could just be about his emotions. You know, it's an emotional conversation he has with you. So it could happen during the Cancer season, which is 21st of June to 22nd of July. Could be sooner than that. But I feel it's going to happen this year in 2026. So I've got between now and June something significant. I hope that helps, okay? Morn, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, hope you're well. Is there a person in my connection that has romantic feelings for me? Well, you got page of wands in the tower. So this person is going through a chaos moment, a tower moment. Something may be falling apart in their life to build on this with you or to come forward with you. So I feel what this is about. Someone's going through chaos and upheaval. They give me fear. Fear creates chaos and upheaval. So you're saying, is there a person in my connection who has romantic feelings for me? So I feel the person that has romantic feelings for you is going through a tower in their life. But that tower is good news. And good news is on the way. So the angel's saying to you, enjoy this moment because things are about to get much better. Even if they are going through a tower moment. Because chaos and upheaval around them is happening to grow them and change their life. To create desired change. So breathe yourself back into the present moment and observe it in a higher way. You'll see the reasons and understand them when you do this, okay? So I feel there's someone that's who has romantic feelings for you. So what does this person want to say to you who's going through this tower? I need space right now to heal. And that may be why you're questioning the feelings. You may think, oh, this person doesn't love me or want me because they're needing space. But they do. Okay? They just need space because they're going through that tower moment. Let me just see what else you could get from this tower moment. That's why there's a delay, but the delay will come to an end. So the Hanged Man, okay? Divine timing is a big part of this. Procrastination, they may be afraid to start again and they need time to think. However, they're coming out of that now because it's in reverse. So they may have been thinking about things, but now the tower's happening. So I do feel there's going to be change soon. This card's moving as well. You got Judgment. So they could be in deep regret. They could be feeling guilty about something, worrying too much about what people think, or feeling criticised. Okay, and luck is on your side over the next 13 weeks. And you may even see 1313 or ladybugs. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys. I've been on for 3 hours. So thank you to everyone for jumping in. I'm going to be live again Monday, okay? Maybe over the weekend, but like I say, I never know what I'm doing over the weekend. And I am working over the weekend to get videos done. So I may not have time as well, depending on personal readings and things like that. Let me just have a look what's going on my phone here. Okay, so if you want a personal reading, I've got a few readings there. If you want a personal reading with me, you can email me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So I hope this helps. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon.